The black powder is a little trickier, so roll an investigation.
Okay. Let's see. I haven't rolled my portents for the day, so let's do that first. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be using that. So that you said investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna use guidance. So roll 1d4. So that's a 25 in total.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good use of a portent. Okay, so you do manage to find a little shop on the outskirts that has been making some for the smaller mining communities, half a day's journey to the mountains. So you are able to get a small cask for 50 gold.
Okay, easy enough. I will go ahead and
It's not already in dynamite form, so you're gonna have to like get tubes or something. It's just a cask.
easy enough. I will go back to the blacksmith and see if he has tubes.
Okay. He has some that are serviceable, like 10 gold for 5 of them.
10 gold. Okay. I will go ahead and grab 5, and then I will begin. I need wax paper as well.
Wax paper. Yeah, that's not too hard to find either. You know, bakeries and there's lots of food, so there's plenty of wax paper around. That's like silver for a roll, a big roll.
Okay. That's easily done. And how much? Let's see. I need roughly, say, 10 pounds of scrap iron.
10 pounds. Look at something real quick. 10 pounds. A gold.
Okay. Easily done. And I will be spending a day at a tinker shop, seeing if I can borrow some equipment. We've discussed my plans.
There's sort of yeah. There's sort of a communal workshop that you know about, where there's a couple people that run it. Where you're essentially renting a little workspace, and they make sure nobody steals the tools or anything.
Right.
And it's like a gold an hour.
Let's see, for the pressing, all that
So
should take
you
me
probably only
5 hours.
Yeah.
So, all right, that will be most of my day.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'll see if I can get one of the other guys to assist me, just making sure it's safe and all of that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a. Do you have proficiency with Tinker's tools?
I do not.
Okay, then just roll a Dex with advantage.
Dex with advantage and guidance, because I'm not taking a risk with explosives. Please, for the love of God, be high. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, you're with 2 of you. You're able to make your little pipe bombs pretty well.
Fantastic.
You think they'll serve?
All right, so I will, and I've got 5 of them because I got 5 pipes.
So you made shrapnel grenades.
Essentially. So it's the core is the pipe with black powder in it and a short fuse, because it'll be ignited remotely. Because the plan is, after sealing them with tar and rolling them in metal shrapnel, and then wrapping those in wax paper, they won't stick to each other because the wax paper. But then if you want to stick them to something, you remove the wax paper and stick them. By pressing them hard, the metal fragments will separate, the tar will adhere. And then if we take them underwater, yes, the shrapnel range is probably going to be reduced, but the concussive blast is probably going to knock out just about anything that we find down there. So it's basically like depth charges at this point. Or dynamite fishing.
Remind me to never ever take you fishing in real life.
Oh, I love fishing, normal fishing. Dynamite fishing, not so much, because it really damages the fish.
What
And
fish?
mostly illegal.
It is illegal.
Depends what state. We'll talk
Yeah,
about it.
depends what state you're in.
Pretty sure it's illegal in every.
Well,
to be
it
fair,
might be classified,
Texas is real big on gunpowder and shit, so they might let you.
as a firework if you were, well.
if I'm being honest, I probably watched way too much Crocodile Dundee as a kid.
Probably.
But I'm ready to fight some marrow.
Okay.
So how long did you spend on this?
Minimum of 6 hours.
5 hours. Yeah. So let's see. That's kind of 8. So it's 2 in the afternoon by the time you guys set sail. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else doing anything in those 6 hours?
Yes, I'm making the hatchet, the hand axe and dagger, or the dragon
Okay.
stuff.
Have I heard anything back in regards to the letter I sent to the Blades?
Let's see. You sent it.
That was a couple of days ago.
Yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Because you said it as soon as
I
we got
think it
back.
was yesterday. Yeah. So you guys have been back in town only one day. Let's see.
I thought we got back to town that same night. Yvelda got drugged and slept with
Okay.
the
That-
guy. Then, and as soon as we got back to town and made sure the letter got sent out, then the next day we did the boat. Then this is supposed to be the day after that.
Okay, so day there, day back.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I thought that's the chronology.
No, you're right. You haven't heard anything back. Did you give them an address to return the letter to?
Yes.
I figured you probably would have used the house to return it to.
Well, I set
Yeah.
the house as the return address,
Right.
seeing as it has much to do with my mother.
You haven't heard anything yet.
Okay. Figured I'd ask.
I would have probably just been walking
Yep.
around the town, seeing if anything strange was going on, or just chilling, just watching people.
Anything strange other than a gnome in robes who likes to set things on fire?
You have no proof.
He doesn't like to set things on fire as much as catapult ball bearings into people's kneecaps.
Those
Uh,
holes.
he almost
Anyway,
did.
there's not much going on. I mean, because it's pretty bustling town anyway, because there's people always coming in and out. All the food vendors offering things like elf ears, orc tusks, halfling bites, which are like little kebabs. All these foods, barbecued frog legs. At one point, there's a huge grill with a enormous crocodile being
Are there
roasted
a
on
lot
it.
of are there a lot of foreigners docking at the docks for the fair?
There's a lot of foreigners coming and going all the time, no matter if the circus is in town or not. This is quite a melting pot of a town.
Okay.
And Ren, yeah, you can go over to the temple, and your father is begrudgingly doing as he's told.
All right. I look for one of the clerics or priests of the temple.
Okay. There's a couple that are keeping an eye on him at all times, so you can flag one of them down.
What I want to find one that looks like they have the highest authority of those three.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty easy enough. Slightly nicer robes, and so you approach and
Good morning.
good morning.
Just coming to check, see, make sure my father's doing what he's supposed to.
Your father. Oh, your.
The tiefling.
Yes. He's doing well enough.
Right. Is he saying that's a trouble?
I would say so. There haven't been any issues other than grumbling.
Right. Just wanted to make sure. It's his last chance before I kill himself.
I would not condone that sort of action. No one should be taken away before their time.
He's an asshole who does nothing for his family. That's why he's here.
So I understand. That does not mean that it would be his time to pass into the Queen's embrace.
Very well. We'll just leave. As I'm on my
Anyone
way
else
out,
doing
I just
anything?
as I'm on my way out, I just toss us over into the donation bowl.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
I'm spending a lot of time sitting in the tavern thinking and writing.
I didn't know you knew how to write.
Yes,
Wow.
I'm also house trained.
That's just fucking rude.
Anyway. So, if no one else is doing anything, then Balaam comes back with his new weapon, and you guys are able to board the moonbeam and set sail. Double check the pace of this. So yeah, it only takes you about half an hour to get up to the north side, about where you know there have been trouble. I'm gonna put you on the map. Okay. So
Before
you
we
guys are
get there,
sailing
though,
out.
like a half an hour before the boat gets to the location where we want to, Nibble's gonna hop in the water with
So like as
Balaam's
soon as
bombs.
so it's,
Yeah.
with what? Oh, the
With-
bombs. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna go and try to find their camp as sneakily as I can.
You said a half hour out?
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Which
go
is pretty
ahead of
much
you
as soon
guys.
as you guys leave. It only takes you guys about a half hour to sail out
I
there.
thought it took it like 9 hours to get to that point.
No, it takes half hour to actually sail there.
Oh, okay.
Half hour, 40 minutes ish. Because you guys can go about 9 miles an hour. And
Normal speed, okay.
actually, wait a minute. I think I'm miscalculated. Hang on. Let me double check.
I think we can
Pretty
actually
sure
go
you
12
said it
an
was
hour.
like 9 hours to get to that point.
Uh,
Because you said it was a day and a half to walk there.
well, walking is different. Hang on. Math. Mm-hmm.
Our current ship is a frigate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can go 12 to 16 miles per hour.
Oh no, you're not frigate. You guys are a
We're a
brig.
Brig?
A
Okay,
brig.
9 to 12 miles per hour.
Oh, then never mind. I miscalculated. Okay, so yeah, it's going to take you guys about 13 hours. Sorry.
There we go. Okay. I was like, there's no way our boat's that fast. I can't even swim that fast.
So 13 hours. That's going to be. So that's going to be about 3 in the morning.
Perfect.
3, 4 in the morning that you guys are going to be showing up. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't bring the materials. Never mind.
Okay.
Damn it, man, why didn't you bring materials?
Well, I have some materials, just not for what I wanted to do.
Okay. So, nibbles. First of all, you guys can go ahead and move yourselves down onto the ship at the bottom if you want. The main token.
Heather, are those things actually in the chest room?
The creatures that I put on? No.
Yeah.
They're not there. I just like them. I like them, so I'm not moving them yet.
I was gonna say, I thought we haven't captured a dragon for that yet.
Yeah, not yet.
That'll eventually happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, emphasis on yet.
Yeah. The next time we kill a dragon, we just need to put it in front of them.
Keep saying that.
Whoa, where are you going? You're drowning. Come on.
Oh, the ship all the
She,
way.
No,
she said we have to go to the.
Oh! There's a
Yeah.
ship down there.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
see it.
zoom way out.
I need
Yeah.
the second floor, though.
If you guys are going below decks or inside, then use the top ones.
Going back up.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I need to be here.
Maybe we could
My nibbles hatch is in the second floor.
Well, you're already in the water, though.
I'm about to be in the water. I want to drop through my hatch. Fine. Back down.
Nibbles. You drop into the water, and the hatch works well. You did a good job.
Yay! Before I go underwater, I'm doing Pass Without a Trace. And then I will go
Okay.
underwater.
So as you pull the lever, pass without a trace, drop into the water, go ahead and roll, let's say, a perception check.
Okay.
And you have your goggles on, I assume, yes?
Yes. Yeah, 6. Perfect.
Okay,
Where's this hatch at?
Do I'm going to roll
at
myself.
the back.
On the
There
back
we
of
go.
the ship.
That's a 26 for stealth.
Okay.
Nice. Nicely done.
One of those silent torpedoes.
So, you go swimming along ahead. What's your speed again?
Without my boots. Swimming without me using my bonus action, I could swim 70.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't know why I didn't do this math before. I knew you were going to pull this kind of stuff. Okay. So. You can go, you said 70 around?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's if I use my bonus action to land. Yeah. So I can do 100 if I dash.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to dash to get ahead of the ship because the ship is going about 79 feet per round.
Did we see him go down the hatch? Did he tell us?
Would you have said something?
Balaam knew. Balaam was the one that told me to do it.
Yep.
Okay.
Just to, because I'm thinking of something, and this is, never mind, it's not related to what's currently happening, so never mind.
So, you are dashing to get ahead. and you are looking around, and you just see ocean floor. You don't see anything stand out. You don't see any creatures really other than fish. And you see a few sparkly ones zip by, and you're distracted a little bit. Because it's like, oh, yum, that must taste amazing.
I'll come back up to where I'm inside the water. Balaam, I don't know where they are.
Want me to come take a look?
Oh, yeah, you can swim.
Okay, I'll put up my hood and I'll dive in.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm gonna cast guidance on him so that when he tries to be stealthy, he has a little bit of an advantage.
I will go within range, so you can pass without a trace.
Okay. So stealth and then plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
And plus a d4.
Nice.
Nice.
30. Give me a minute. 31.
Well done.
And then perception.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still get the guidance for the perception or just one dice?
No,
roll?
it's just the one.
Okay.
You have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you see... Yeah. So you see a lot of the same things. Nothing really stands out as a base, but you also aren't exactly sure what it would look like. So as you're swimming along, you do see some sharks in the distance.
How far off?
About 50 feet.
I'm just gonna latch onto Nibble's back, and I'm gonna point out the sharks. Can I talk underwater?
If you're able to breathe, you can talk.
I can breathe.
I
Okay.
just want to understand you.
Nibbles, there's some sharks that direction.
I just see what he points at because I don't know what he said.
Yeah. So you see him pointing, and you see several sharks, and they are heading towards you.
Oh, yes. All right, I'm gonna come up to where Suko's above the water, and then stick my head up and be like, "We have sharks."
You guys are just off the
Yeah,
side
we're
of the
right
ship?
here.
Okay. Which direction?
I'm guessing over here.
A bit more over here.
Over here.
Interesting.
What's everyone doing?
I'm gonna cast light on a just a ball bearing, and have Atomai run it out to approximately where they are, or if it can see shadows, and then drop the ball bearing into the water. See if we can light them.
And I'm taking Suko to the other side of the boat.
Okay. So Atomai flies over, drops the ball bearing, and you guys do see shapes as the light passes below them. There are 4 shapes, and it's hard to tell through the water, but they look weird. And I wonder roll initiative.
Roll what?
Initiative.
All of us are just the ones in the water.
Dang it, I didn't click on
Everyone.
myself.
Because this is not going to stay in the water for very long.
I forgot to click on myself.
Good job.
You
No,
just reminded me
sorry.
to click on myself. Thank you.
Oh, can I keep that one or I have to keep the other one?
You keep the first one.
Dang it.
You're still going first. Well, second.
I'm last.
Yay! I'm not last. Still waiting on Avani. Or not Avani, Yavelda.
You're a
Velda. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
hold
gonna
on.
say you're Avani, dude.
Shut up, Yavelda.
I had to get out of the plane. I'm coming
Yeah, I
back.
forgot to put Hexblade's curse into my guy, so I'm plugging that in right now.
Good.
Not bad.
Nice.
There you go. That's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not last.
No, I'm last.
That's definitely the glass
'Cause I'm just
half full.
so much
Not that I can do anything.
Can we see where they're at in the water?
Hang on. Make sure I'm on the right layer so you guys can actually see this. They are about there-ish.
Let's see.
Okay.
Whereish, whereish?
Ish.
So, Balaam, what you doing?
I am going to hold my action. So that, and just call out to Nibbles. Nibbles, I need a charge here. And I will hold my action for Nibbles to drop a depth charge.
Nice.
Just one, please.
Yep, I know how to count. Alright, I look at Suko and you better hold on. I'm clicking the boots. I am able to swim now with an action and dash 200.
Okay.
So let me just
You are
do that
torpedo.
really quick. Yeah. So it's boom and then whoop, right back. Well, I missed a little farther than I wanted to, but right there. So just there, I'm going to just drop a charge and then swim back. I'm going to get as close as I can to him, but without getting into opportunity attack range.
Okay. Where are you going again? I think my roll 20.
I can't see where the creatures are, so I'm
Yeah,
going
but
right in front of them.
Okay, so okay, so right in front of them, about there.
Sure, and then I'll come right back.
So you're gonna go until you actually are, like, essentially see the white of their eyes. Kind of thing?
Enough that I know that I have enough time to get away before Balaam blows it up and hits them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, without being into initiative range, there.
Okay. So 140. So I have a little bit extra.
You might want to get up on the ship.
Is that's
Sure.
So swimming out, you see, since you're within 10 feet by then, you swim up right in front of them, grin your little lizard grin. There are 4 marrow that are using sharks as their mounts, essentially. There are harnesses that they're getting pulled along with, and they have
making a list.
they
Keep
have harpoons.
Okay. On my way back, I'm going to pee a little bit, so it's really warm when they swim towards us.
It's the Caribbean. The water's nice anyway.
Oh, well, now it's nicer.
Now it's nicer.
It's warmer.
Yeah.
Just
you're
a
right.
Why in the bloody hell is it a little warm?
just
To
a micro.
go.
Would it be Balaam's for his whole action?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And pop.
Okay.
We're on the ship now.
Goes the dynamite.
Close to the surface are you leaving it?
Nothing to see
However
it.
deep they were,
Okay. And what are you using to blow it up?
let's see, was it prestidigitation I used to pop the ghouls? Yeah, it was prestidigitation.
What's the range on that? Because I think that's a shorter range.
Oh no, it's not enough. Never mind. I will need to come up with something better here. There. Where is it? I had it.
How long is the fuse? Like, how long would you have before it blows up?
You would have had roughly about 4 seconds.
Okay,
As
so...
fast as you swim, you
Yeah.
would be out of reach.
Alright, so if I have him
Zuko can
flick
fight
it
it.
right at the end of his reach, I go out, drop it, and then swim back. Would it blow up before I got back?
If you have him,
I'm gonna like hold it up out of the water, have him flick it, and then go down, drop it, and swim back really fast.
You probably wouldn't be able to get away from it before it blew up. Like, you can get it there, but you're going to be in range as well.
A full round is 6 seconds, so
Yes.
it would be a 4-second delay, which would allow him to make his complete movement in that time. It would also allow them to approach it, but
So it's like my turn. It's half at like a beginning of my round. I waste 2 seconds swimming out to his range. He hits it. I have 4 seconds, so I can drop it and then still have my movement to come back for the rest of the time.
that makes sense.
It's going to be close.
That's fine.
You
I will
move
leave.
fast,
I will leave
but-
Suko.
Okay.
What?
You are not coming to an explosion.
Okay. Just in the
Okay.
water.
I do a
So
couple
you
barrel
leave-
rolls until he falls off.
Okay, so you leave Suko floating, you trigger the fuse, and book it out there.
Sweet epic.
You kind of toss it in their direction at the last few feet. That way you can get a little distance. You're still going to take a little bit of it, but
That's fine.
not near as much.
At least you won't take the shrapnel damage.
Yeah. Oh, that was crappy damage, too. That was a whole 3 points.
Yeah. Was it the shards that hit me or the concussion?
The concussion more than anything. So you
Okay.
take a point of thunder.
Oh no.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, no. But 2 of them are now injured.
So the bomb only did a d4 of damage?
I did 2d6. I just rolled really crappy.
Okay. Not nearly as effective. I must improve the charge.
It's okay.
So, you done then? Or
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that was my held action.
Heather, how do I get up onto the ship again?
Climb.
I mean, just climb up the side of the ship?
Yeah, because there's like a net down the side, and then there's also a little more into the middle of the ship.
Okay.
There are rungs built into the side.
I'm gonna dive. I'm gonna dive 30 down, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go up 30 to get like a jump out of water, and then climb up with my dash action.
Okay.
And then it would split at that point, so I'd probably. Yeah, I'd be able to move to the other side of the ship to get a visual. Okay, and I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
In an actual square, though. Oh, bonus action, put my hood down.
Awesome.
So I'm making sure I take all the damage out of him. So, who's next?
Next is supposed to be me, but my roll 20 crashed.
That's okay. The Marrow are before you.
Okay, awesome.
So you got time to die before it's your turn again.
Well, I'm on the boat, so it's a little harder for them to kill me as opposed to the one that's still in the water.
Who?
6 feet. They're
You.
going to hold their
on the
action
ship.
until they're closer.
You made it back on the ship? I thought you were still in the water.
I had 60 feet left.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're going to hold their action.
I don't even see them.
Nope.
That's because they're on the GM layer. They're underwater.
Got it.
Now it's your turn. They're holding it, their actions.
Huh. So I can't even see like shapes under the water.
You can tell there was an explosion right about here. And you're pretty sure that Nibbles got as close as he could. So you know approximately where they are.
Approximate. Oh, doesn't super help me.
When the lit ball bearing sunk, you saw that there's 4 of them, mostly in a line.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move to the. I'll move to the edge of the ship, and while I'm waiting for them, I'll cast Alter Self on myself to give me gills.
Okay.
'Cause I don't need the full water adaptation. I have the Mariner's armor that lets me swim. I just need to be able to breathe underwater. And I'll also start my blade song. That's
All right.
a bonus action.
And you guys see the shapes moving closer now that they are close enough. Line up with the stupid grid, won't you? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the token layer.
Damn, I moved to the wrong edge. Oh well.
Yep. And then held action, the Marrow are gonna start moving over and climbing up the side.
That's a big mistake. I think that's what all that food.
And Ivelda. You have seen an explosion, you have seen fish people swim up.
How high up the ship are they? Are they like halfway up the side of the ship, or are they like
Ish.
right on the edge, climbing onto the ship? Or?
They're definitely going to be on the ship in the next turn.
But as of right now,
They're about halfway up. And you can tell they don't have legs, so if they get onto the deck, they can't move fast. But it looks like they're just gonna try to grab you guys. Like their plan isn't gonna be to slither around the deck.
Okay. I am going to spell melee attack. Damn. Wasn't expecting them to get to the ship around. Okay. Yeah, I'm just let's be simple. I'll attack this one with my new +1 sword.
Okay. That misses.
No.
Unfortunately.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to inspire someone. Let's see. I'll inspire. I'll inspire Ren. Why not? With an inspirational quote. All right. I look at Ren. I say, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." That's it. You're inspired. Go for it. And that's it. That's my turn.
Ren, what you doing?
Alright, question. Has the anchor been dropped yet?
No.
Right. Drop the fucking anchor! Now let go of the wheel, go to the edge where everybody's making this big ruckus.
In fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give the ship a turn, and it's going to go on around 20 initiative, just like the lair action.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to come right here. I should see that one right there, right? This one?
You see all four climbing up the side of the ship.
Alright, I'm going to Eldritch Blast the closest one.
Go for it.
$18.
That hits, yeah.
That was fucking weak. 10. Or 2. 2.
The big difference.
10 wasn't weak. 2 is weak.
Was that?
It's a big
We use it-
difference between 10 and 2.
I meant to say 2.
Okay. So 2 points
Because
as
the roll is a D10, and I hit 2. It's just I was thinking, out of 10, you only get a 2.
the blast stretches forward from your sword and it shifts a little bit from it, but it doesn't look like it slowed him down too much. And since nobody's dropped the anchor yet, the ship keeps moving.
We sailing towards shore?
You guys are not sailing toward shore, you're sailing along it. Like, shore is over this way,
Okay.
to the east. So
us drifting isn't a big issue?
no.
It's not a big issue, but it still could end up being an issue if it's not taken care of immediately.
All
Let
right.
me highlight
Because
everybody.
the sails are still down. We didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't drop sail or anything like that. So I mean, the sails are still extended, so we're getting air in the sails. So if we don't do this right, the thing's gonna keep going. So we gotta drop anchor and loose the sails.
Well, yeah, you have to lose the sails first and then drop anchor. Otherwise, you're gonna drag your anchor. But you should have a crew for that, unless they went below.
They went below as soon as the battle started.
Oh, useless.
We told them you guys don't have to fight. As soon as the fight starts, below deck you go.
As soon as the charge went off, they're like, okay, that's time to go down.
Yeah.
You guys can always train some to not, like, participate in the fight, but still man the ship. But that'll be later. Balaam.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and they're not up at the top of the rail yet, are they?
No, they're about halfway up the side.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head over the railing here, and I'm going to, at second level, cast Bane. All 4 of them need to make a saving throw for me. I believe it's Charisma.
I'll be right back.
Bane.
1,
second level.
2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, Charisma.
Okay. Is it charisma?
Charisma.
Okay, well, the third definitely passed. The fourth one definitely failed with a 17 and a 5. Charisma. Oh, what's your DC?
14.
14. So, yeah, only the third one passed. The other 3 failed
Fantastic.
because they have a -1.
Nice. At which point then I will go and release the line for the sails so that they drop.
Okay.
Or at least start doing so. Main
Yep.
sail first.
Yep. Okay. So let me go ahead and mark these so we remember. Let's
And when I say
do-
drop, I don't mean like drop from rolled up. I'm not even rolling them up, but they're dropping to the deck.
Yeah.
So that is a minus 1d4
Mhm.
to attack rolls, saving throws.
Okay. Nibbles.
I'm gonna run over here. Look at them. Be like, ha! You messed up. Run over here. Climb halfway down. I'm gonna shut my javelin of lightning at the first one. So all 4 of them have to make a dex save.
Nice.
Okay. Now I gotta- So,
I'm throwing the javelin at the first person,
oh, you're
and
throwing,
everyone,
okay.
yeah, and everyone else has to make a dex save
Okay.
plus him.
I thought you said you were jabbing it at him.
No, that doesn't use the lightning.
Okay.
How
So
does the gem?
you said all 4 need to make it save, or
Mhm.
just the 3 falling? Okay.
All 4. And then I'm gonna see if I hit the first guy. If not, the thing's going away somewhere else.
Okay. We'll just be straight rolls.
One of them gets a 5.
Okay, we'll do the third one. It's a 5. Okay.
And they all have -4s. Or d4s.
Except for the second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
except
we'll
for
say
number 3,
the
which got a
one-
5.
Yeah. The one that didn't get baned had the 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the D4 might not even matter. What's the DC?
13.
Does it say 13? Okay, so these are straight rolls because they have 0 dex. Nat 11 and Nat 9 were the first and last, and the second one was a Nat 17 minus 3, so that's 14.
So he gets half damage.
Yeah.
And then I'm aiming at the first one right here. This guy, so I guess number 4 for you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just to hit him. I think that hits him.
Nice.
Yes.
And then they're all going to take... Oh, that sucked. He takes 8 piercing and 8 lightning, and whoever saved takes 4 lightning.
That was really terrible.
It really was bad.
3 1s in there. That was ow. That hurt. That was painful.
You know what you need to do? You need to take Elemental Adept and take Lightning.
You can't. It has to be a spell I cast.
Ah,
Yep.
damn. Technically, you're casting it when you throw it.
No, it's not a spell. It's an enchantment. There's a difference.
It's okay. I'm going to take that one out with the other one I have.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to throw it. They're a light weapon and a monk weapon. I can throw the second one.
So you threw it. It goes straight through all of them, and now is sinking somewhere.
No,
out of-
it hits the first person, stays there. The lightning continues go. It's 120 feet lightning beam.
Yep.
I
Shoot
thought-
straight through.
Yeah, it has to hit the target, and if it doesn't hit the target, then it keeps going, but the lightning's still winning that line.
Okay, now I understand. Got it.
So if I would have missed the first guy, then it would have disappeared.
Got it.
But since I hit it, it's just stuck in his chest.
Got it.
And
Got
now I'm
weapon.
throwing my second one to make sure he's okay.
it. To make sure he's okay.
Yeah, so they need dex saves again, please. He has a knife in his chest, so I'm going to use another knife to take that one out.
Yep. It's good medicine.
Okay. Well, the last 2 saved.
With the minus D4?
Well, one was a Nat 18. Yeah.
Okay.
So the other one that it would have actually mattered was a 2 on the Bane with a Nat 17. So that's 15.
So he's
Still makes a save.
Still half. And then I'm
But the
gonna try
first 2
to-
failed.
And then I'm hitting the first guy again with the spear.
Javelin.
Yeah, thank you. That's better. So he
That's some
takes
damage.
all that. Whoever saves takes half 18.
Okay.
So the first
So,
guy, number 4, takes the
9,
9 and the 18, so 27.
27. That exactly kills him.
Nice.
Exactly.
Okay, I have enough movement to go get my javelins back, please. And then come back on the ship.
Okay. Hang on.
You just like run up to him, grab the things, and just fall over the side
No,
with them.
he starts falling. I'm just going to grab them and let him fall off of them. Thank you.
Yeah, I did.
Just put them away.
It's literally he sees him start to fall, rushes around Ren, grabs the javelins,
No,
and
I'm going to go under Ren. Between his legs, just slide under. I need those. Before I put them away, I'm going to kiss them. Good boys. Then put them back.
Mm-hmm.
Balaam, I cast a spell.
I'm so proud.
My turn.
Yes, unless Nibbles, you got anything else?
That's literally my
I really-
bonus. I have 100 more feet if you want me to run around. But I think I'll just stay right there.
That really was nice of them to all line up for you.
Yes, it really
Yeah.
was.
I threw Ben and Jerry at them.
I would like to try to drop the anchor. 'Cause that's
Okay.
what-
Of course you did.
Wanna
That is
strike-
fair.
Okay, well, the way the anchor works is you're not cranking to drop it, you are releasing it, and the weight is pulling it down. So roll a quick strength check to see if you can counter that weight. It's not going to be too hard, though,
Okay.
because it's made to be released.
It's not hard for someone of average size.
But it's made to be
but he's also Kazak's brother.
So you're able to get just the right amount of leverage and pull it loose, and the anchor just drops.
How are the sails looking right now?
They're still open.
The main sail is not full anymore because it's getting.
I'm going to run over to the stairs. I'm going to peek my head down the stairs. I'm going to be like, can somebody please come up and help Balaam with the sails? And I'm
Okay.
going to try to persuade them.
I mean, you're the boss, so it's not too hard, but you can roll if you want. Sure.
Do they feel bad?
Yeah.
for me?
Wow!
Really
feel
well
bad that for me?
Guilt trip.
They're doing it for free.
Suko, would you do the? Come on, you'd do anything for this face. And then I'm going to
And-
use my 5 movement speed to
He is an adorable little scamp.
move over to
Yes,
Bailey,
he is.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
He's
Um,
also a terrifying little scamp.
And yes, Ren, it's a bonus action to activate, and when you activate it, you choose lightning or thunder, and that's the type of damage it does
Okay.
until you reactivate it. Now it's the Marrow's turn, and hurting a lot. They're gonna run for it because
They can
Fuck
certainly
that.
try.
they're not adjacent. Oh, I mean, I guess the one next to Evelda, but that's about it.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Yay. Let's see if this is any better than the last time.
There you
Ah!
go.
Yeah, roll damage. What's the secondary one for?
I
Yeah, I
have
was
no
gonna ask.
idea.
Oh, that's if you are using two-handed.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Which
No.
you should always be
Give it
using
a-
two-handed.
I can't. I've
Yes, you
got a
can.
harp in one hand.
The
and
harp
then
just has to be in your
You don't
mouth,
have to
hold
hold
it.
the harp in your
Okay, she's doing more damage with it one-handed.
well,
Yeah,
that's
this-
because the 2-handed didn't do strength added to it.
It also didn't add the +1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But for now, we'll stick with the one-handed, and you can, because you haven't really used a longsword. You're figuring out how you want this set up. That's fine. Either way, it's not dead yet.
No. But it's hurt.
Sorry, guys. I always have my lyre in my hand so I can cast spells.
And yeah,
Dropping it,
dash.
picking it up, dropping it, picking it up.
So we're just gonna have to weld the sword to your harp. Got it.
Then she'll never be able to get rid of that sword either.
Oh, they can certainly try. They're not going anywhere.
So they dash, and Avani.
Okay, I'm gonna run and dive off the ship.
Okay.
Then as soon as I hit the water, let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20. Dive in is 25, 30. Blade Song gives me an extra 10, 35, 40. $65 to each of them.
Do you have a swim speed?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh right,
My
Mariners.
Mariner's armor.
Mariner's armor.
That's why I just gave myself gills with the altar
Right,
stuff.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that after that.
I'm gonna throw a chromatic orb of lightning at the bottom arrow.
Okay. The one that wasn't baned. Got it.
The one that Yavelda hit.
Yeah, the one that didn't have bane but has the worst luck.
Yeah.
Okay, so chromatic orb. That's I have to roll to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then chromatic orb is I think 3d6 of that damage type.
Oof. Now with it being in water, will that translate
Nope,
to
never mind. Not 3d6, 3d8.
Okay.
You can
But with that
still-
being in water, would the other two get hit with it as well? Being
I don't know.
electricity?
Not a ton of damage though. Unfortunately, it's only 8 damage.
That is exactly what it had to. Oh, no more the 1 hit point club. Okay, so you release this orb of lightning through the water, and it collides right up its spine, and it just goes limp. And then it's the shark's turn, and let's see. First, let's go after.
Question:
Wouldn't I
would
see
it go
that?
after the one with the blood instead of the one that is swimming?
They are trained to follow the marrow, so they're not going to attack their masters.
Food
But
is
they
food.
would follow the marrow running.
Possibly.
But free lunch.
Yeah, if one of you guys die, it's like I'm not gonna let it go to waste.
It's It's good to see where we stand with you.
You guys are good people,
Cool.
but it's food. You guys will live on in my digestive system. It's fine.
And yeah, they're just gonna dash because food in the water.
Alani.
The two dead bodies.
And
Nope.
Alani.
That's okay. They have the dash to get there.
Yep.
Are the
So they
sharks
can't
knowingly flanking right now?
They're just surrounding because they can't all fit next to her. So it's like this one shows up first, and the others just kind of move around where they can get. So, I think they don't fit well.
Had to jump in the water, didn't you?
I'm fine.
This is fine. Okay,
Yeah, I'm not worried.
that's all they can do, and
I'm having flashbacks of a boulette.
No, that was bullshit. Okay, that bullet would have killed any of us. So fuck you.
well,
That
you
was
know,
enough
you
damage.
also
Bought it.
could have used-
That was enough damage to knock out everyone in the fucking party.
You were the one who ran up on it.
You could have also used shield. Anyway, Yaveldi, what are you doing?
Okay. Ooh boy. Yeah, Bonnie, you really did it, didn't you?
I'm fine.
How
Fine.
is she at the surface or is she underwater?
I'm just under the water.
Yeah,
You're
because
just
those that are
under the
in
water.
the water are not too far below the surface.
Yeah, I went
Okay,
under
so
just
if
so
I
I could
were-
see where it was at.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump in the water.
Okay.
Holding on
You
to my
shouldn't have done
necklace.
that.
Do you have a swim speed?
Yes, I have Mariner's armor too.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Thunder Wave
Good
directly
call.
in front of me. But can I do that without hitting Avani? I can do that because it's cube,
Um,
right?
It's a 10-foot
Bullet-
cube from you.
Okay, so that just means that it has to be adjacent to the square you're on. So, you can do it like that. Because it's 10 foot, right?
15 foot.
15 foot?
Yeah.
So she'd hit those three then?
50. I want to change that. Hang on. I want the stupid square. Okay, so yeah, you can hit them.
All three of those. Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's what I'm going to do. They need to make
Constitution.
a con save.
Let's see, what is the constitution of a shark?
+2.
I don't know. Is
Was
it
that
a
right?
baby
1,
shark or a
2.
mommy shark or a daddy shark?
Oh God.
Okay. 1, 2, and 3. I've got a 16, a 20, and a 14.
Oh well, 14 is my DC. So
Okay, so they all made it. But is it half damage, or is that a cantrip that does no damage?
half. It's half.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
I do. Here we go. Oh my god.
Wow.
We are all rolling
Oh,
so
I
one
rolled
damage.
low on our damage
One
today.
on both sides. So they
This
take
is
one damage.
ridiculous.
One, and they're not pushed away. That's wonderful.
Okay, so is it a verbal spell?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna have to come back up for air. But you go down, you create this blast of sound that they move a little bit, but not really much, and they don't even turn to look or anything. And they pop back up to get a breath. Anything else you're doing?
So cutting words is a reaction, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
If I don't do a bonus action, can I get 2 reactions?
No, you only get one reaction around unless there's something that gives you extra.
Oh,
And the only thing that does that is the informant monk or whatever the hell it's called, Cobalt Soul Monk.
Okay.
Yeah. Spend a key reactions, which is amazing.
Then I am going to. Ivani can't hear me, right? She's underwater.
Well, I mean, you can kind of hear underwater. It's just
Muffled.
can't really understand underwater.
Well, then I can't really inspire her then. Yeah.
I mean,
Dance
you could,
again.
you could just do
Interpretive water dance.
vocalization.
Yeah, I was gonna say-
Water-
Sound carries. It's the interpretation of them because it all just kind of ends up blah 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 blah.
You
The
could do
sound-
solo synchronized swimming.
Yep. Synchronize with
Okay,
herself.
I think you'll live. All right. Never mind. I'm done. Yeah, that's it.
Ren,
All right. Shit. So she's got 4 sharks around her.
mm-hmm.
How bad do they look?
You guys are.
They barely.
fine.
They don't even seem like they're bruised.
Okay. So I don't know if I want to save her or attack the mirror or save
Definitely
her
help
or
her.
attack the mirror.
They're not getting away.
I was going to kill the marrow.
We have a hunter
Yeah,
seeker.
you guys have a
What are you
torpedo.
So don't worry about the mirror.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
If you want, I can bring it back to you.
Fuck it. I am going to witch bolt.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
30?
Well, I think you can cast it farther, but then you have to be within 30 to do it.
No, it's just 30 feet
Is it
altogether.
just 30? Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure.
And then he has to stay within that 30 feet to keep it active.
Which one you
I'll
were
have
picking?
them down here. And I'm going to cast witch bolts on this one here.
Alright. It's not
I
an
have to-
attack or a save.
I have
right?
I have to roll to hit.
Okay.
That is a 20 non-natural.
Yes, they
Yeah.
don't. They're not
And then
armored. They're not dire
Once
sharks.
it hits, he doesn't have to roll ever again. He just
Yeah.
can do the damage every turn.
I want to make sure that they don't have to save.
No, they don't. It's
No.
just every turn you use your action to do the damage again.
Okay. Should I go ahead and roll the damage now then?
Yep, because it affects it when
15.
you strike, and then
15.
nice. 15 lightning. It squirms in pain.
It's the power of a warlock. All your spells are naturally level 2 now.
And then the ship moves a little bit.
Got mainsail down.
And anchor is
Yeah.
falling, right?
Anchor, yeah.
Yep. So it doesn't move even half
far.
speed, but it moved a little bit.
It's okay.
Okay.
The 2 people in the water, we have full movement in the water, so we'll be able to keep up.
I think I just got moved out of fucking 30 feet. Almost.
Nope, you're
Almost.
just within it. You're just within it.
Wow.
Oh,
Great.
but
What?
several crew members also come up and they start helping with the sails and drop the other anchor.
So on your turn, you might want to run to the back
I'm
of the
going
ship.
to. Concentration, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm going to run down, dodge past Renmir, get up to the deck, and look out at the marrow, and I'm going to cast Sleep at a range of 90 feet, which
Okay.
is
Nice.
85. And we're going to cast
I'll
it
be
at
back.
level 2.
Okay.
So however much health they have left, so 30 points divided up goes to the weakest of them, and whatever's left over carries over to the both, and they both fall asleep.
If
less
it's
than
all their health.
Only affects the one.
The other one wasn't enough.
Nope.
Okay.
Almost all of it was used by the one.
Oh wow, they ducked out early.
Yeah. They saw one of their guys die in about 6 seconds. Yeah, they're ducking out.
He exploded.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. You put
So-
one of them to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Nibbles,
one to
fetch.
the north.
Okay.
So the one you just see kind of bob up a little bit, and then it kind of starts to sink because it can breathe underwater. Doesn't have to float.
I was gonna say I didn't know I figured they floated.
Well, it floated a little bit, but then it's all that muscle and stuff starts sinking it back down slowly. So nibbles.
Okay, before I dive in, I'm gonna yell, "Don't lose the sharks! I'm hungry!" And then I'm gonna go after this one. And I still have like 120 feet of movement left. Let's just bite him twice. Once for now. We'll see what happens.
So for everyone else that heard him say, "Don't lose the sharks, I'm hungry," it just sounds like one word. That's how fast it is.
Don't lose shark
Don't lose
hungry.
sharks,
All right, and then I'm gonna do my first bite. We're gonna use information on that. Much better. It's still not good enough though.
At least you didn't break your teeth.
They're magical for now. But let's go for bonus action bite. Nope.
Wow.
And
Ow.
That's a
Three
1, a
Yeah.
3, and a 4.
No, we'll save it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in front of him.
Okay. So you're like biting at his tail, and it's just whipping around so fast you just can't.
They don't have tails.
Yeah.
They're like they're evil merfolk.
They look like they have tails in the picture.
Triton are the only ones that are bipedal.
That's why I was saying if they got up on the deck, they wouldn't be like chasing you guys around because they have 10 speed on land.
Mhm.
Huh.
They are
Okay.
evil-looking merfolk. So yeah, you move in front, and then Tsuko's turn.
I'm going to, as I move up to the side of the ship, I'm going to smack my gloves together
Oh, boy.
Okay.
to make my next spell necrotic. I'm going to grab my wrist and I'm going to activate the circlet tides of chaos, and I'm going to fire off 3 scorching rays at 2 at him.
You're gonna wake up the one I put to sleep.
Oh no! I
Yeah,
guess
don't wake up the sleeper.
we'll murder the sharks. We'll do 1 at him, 1 at him, 1 at him, and we'll leave the untouched one alone because I need a pet.
Pet shark.
Shark.
So let me
Love it.
subtract the tides of chaos really quick. Here we go. And let's go for some necrotic rays.
And then go ahead and roll a d100.
Damn it.
Ah, shit.
You didn't think you were gonna get away with that, did you?
25
Nice.
hit,
Oh,
24 hit, and 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay. First
I want
shark.
to see what this Tides of Chaos is.
5 damage to the first shark. Necrotic, not fire. Second shark, 7. Third shark, 3.
Okay.
All necrotic. And then
And which
thought
ones
I-
were you targeting?
I was targeting
All 3 of them.
have been being targeted. I
Okay,
haven't
so
been
the
targeting-
ones that aren't witch bolted. Got it.
Yeah, not the north one. Not the
No,
north.
he did. He hit the
I
witch
did the
bolt
witch
one.
one.
Okay, so
It-
the 3 to the south. Got it.
Yeah.
This one's the one that I did the witch bolt on.
Yeah, this one was the third one I rolled, though. He got the 3. The 7 was this one, and then the 5 was that one.
Okay, so roll your
I
wild
did.
magic.
I did. 36?
Hang on.
Okay. I don't know what it is.
Oh shit! Okay, I see what it is.
36.
Okay.
Okay.
Heather has
So-
experience with this one.
Roll a d10.
Okay.
Oh God, no,
9?
What did you say?
no.
9?
9?
How old are you?
Yeah.
29?
Well, now
You're
you're
20.
94.
You're 20 now.
anyone who
I went from 13.
beside you,
to
you see Suko just a little bit shorter, a little bit skinnier.
Wait, so I went from basically a 13-year-old gnome to a 10-year-old gnome?
Pretty
Essentially,
much.
Oh! Did I get shorter?
yes.
A little
Yeah,
bit
she said
shorter,
my
a
light
little
little.
skinnier.
Do
So
I minus
it's
off like,
very subtle.
like an
like-
inch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 24
Half an
inches now.
inch. Yeah. It's real subtle, but you can tell something happened.
Damn it. Damn it. Okay.
Yeah,
And
you're starting to go through puberty again.
Yeah, Suko, you still seem like yourself. You don't really notice anything different
That's my turn.
because you can't look in a mirror yet. And then
And your voice is starting to crack again.
Well, it was already.
okay. So sleep only gets a save if
Hits are shaken.
okay. So the one that you're in front of is going to attack you, Nibbles.
Yay!
2 attacks. So it's gonna bite you and then let's do harpoon. So bite and harpoon. Oh my god, they're both nat 19s. Sweet.
Nice.
Thank you. D8 and 2d6. So that's 19 points of damage, piercing as it bites onto your shoulder and then stabs you in the ribs. And yeah, he's gonna make a break for it. And let's see. It's as far as he can get, but you get an attack of opportunity.
There we go.
There we go.
8.
Nice.
I'll bite it back. No one bites the nibble.
No,
And
bites the nibbles and wins.
you do see a shape over here that he's heading to. It looks kind of like a big rock. It's just at the edge of your vision, so you can't really see it too well. And then Ivani.
Sorry, muted. Okay, I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself,
Mm-hmm.
and gonna make it lightning damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna breathe it at these two down here,
Okay.
the two that are next to each other.
Yep. And what did that throw?
They have to make a dex save.
Oh, nat 19 on one of them. And dex. The other one's a 12.
Okay, so that one fails. So he's going to take the full damage. The other one's only going to take half damage. Damn it! I thought I made a little macro for Dragon's Breath. I got to do that. So it's 3d6. Oh, that's a good roll.
Damn, Avani.
I find it funny that I did more damage with the 3d6s than I did with the fucking 3d8s.
Yeah.
D8's underpowered.
Apparently. So yeah, the one that saved takes 8 damage? No.
Yep.
Yeah, 8 damage. And the one that didn't save takes the 17.
Already did it. The
Okay.
witch bolted one is not looking great. The other one doesn't look much better. But now, let's see. One is going to bite Avelda. Because she showed up.
Bring it on.
That's a nat 17 plus 6.
That doesn't hit. Yeah, it does.
Oh, that's not too bad. 14 points of piercing as it bites into your arm. And then
Alright.
3 rolls on Ivani.
I'm gonna cutting words one
Okay.
of those.
Which one?
I
North, middle,
don't
or
get to
south?
know. I don't get to know the rolls, do I? Let's go with this middle. Let's go with the middle one.
Okay.
So this one, right?
Well, you get to know the roll before the outcome of the roll.
Whether it hits or
I
not.
don't know the outcome.
Yeah, no, she'll be like, I rolled an 18. But before she
I
adds anything
will-
to it.
Yeah, I'll tell you the natural rolls. 13, 6, and 11. North to south.
Oh.
If you do
Well,
the
then I want
13,
cutting
none of
words.
them will hit me.
Right.
Oh yeah, I wanted cutting words the northern one.
Okay.
It just in general, like, always go for the highest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a D6, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
Each is
your
activated.
inspiration.
Oh!
Oh, yeah. So they're all lunging for her, and they all miss.
I'm just kind of twirling my blade in their way so they can't get close enough.
But the one, it looks like it's gonna bite, and then it just kind of stops short.
Seems insulted.
I'm just blowing a raspberry at it.
I love it. Okay. And
Apparently that's all it takes.
An underwater raspberry.
My turn again?
Yep.
Yeah.
As useful as I have been. I am going to try. I'm gonna try Thunder Wave again.
Okay.
Same deal. Let's try it again.
Those were what, con saves?
Yes, Constitution saves.
Those all fail. One of them was a nat 1.
Woo!
Yay! Hopefully, I get more than 2 points of damage this time for them.
Fingers crossed.
Oh my god!
What the
My fingers were crossed and everything.
Statistically, that shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I mean, how many ones have I rolled before Chris in the Saturday game in a row?
Hold on, I just wanna see.
Ha.
Okay, that would have been
So
better.
you can roll higher than a 2. Good to know.
Okay. And that's all you got?
Nah, that's all.
I like how in that second
no,
one,
no,
one
I
of
can bonus action. I am going to inspire Suko.
Okay. So you come up out of the water, you turn to him, and as you inspire him, something seems off.
Okay.
So how are you inspiring him?
I am going to inspire him with an inspirational quote.
About his age, that'd be amazing.
Huh?
Nothing. Go.
Nothing. Continue.
Okay, I'm going to look at him and say, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. There, you're inspired. Enjoy.
Yay!
And he does love catapulting things into people's kneecaps, so. Ren.
All right. First things first, I'm going to move past Balaam to about here to stay within the range of the witch bolt area. And then I'm going to put focus into the witch bolt again.
I think that's just a bonus action, right? To zap him
I'm
again.
pretty sure it's an
I
action.
rarely
To,
use it.
you're just casting the spell again, but not having to hit.
If I use my action to do anything else, the spell also ends if the
Okay,
target
so it's
is
a full
never
action.
outside the spell's range.
Okay.
So it's going to be the wrong thing again. Oh, sheet.
what?
12 or 21 rather. Read it backwards.
Damn.
A 10 is not a 2, a 12 is not a 21.
Your math is awful, dude.
No, it's just the fact that I rolled a 21. I was like, oh, shit.
So it's a 21. Okay.
Yes, because it's a 10 and an 11.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay, well,
The spell is a 2 to 12.
now fried.
And I think it jumps to the next person, doesn't it?
No. Witch bolt does not jump. Okay. And the ship's not going anywhere because now the crew, having all helped, have stopped the sails and the ship is not moving. Balaam.
Oh, geez.
Check install, okay.
Ignore that. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible macro.
Yeah.
Anyway, having the Marrower well out of range of anything that I can throw at him, I'm going to focus on the targets at hand. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Toll the Dead on the Southern Shark.
Okay.
There you go. DC 14 save. Wisdom.
Stolen the dead.
That's a fail with a nat 6.
Takes 10
Okay.
necrotic damage.
What's with the 3 necrotic in there?
Because
that's-
one is
that's-
if it's been damaged, one is if it's not been damaged.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually
What
make a
the
note
hell?
of that.
Anything else?
I don't really have much I can do as bonus actions at this time. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it there, and I'm just gonna observe. I will send Adamai out to follow Nibbles.
Okay. Nibbles.
Okay, I'm gonna swim here. I'm gonna bite him.
Go for it.
16
Yeah.
for the first bite. 10 points. 13 for a bonus action.
Just hits.
13 just hits.
Just hits.
6 points. Is he still swimming?
Yes, he looks horrible though.
Fury of bites. Just 11 doesn't hit.
Bites.
That one misses.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go.
He kind of slaps you with his tail. a
No,
little bit.
I only have 1 attack so far, so that was just the Fury is just my extra 1 more. I'm gonna go look what he was going towards. What is that over here?
That is what looks like a kind of a bunker. It's a building.
Is there a door?
There is a door.
Looks like it.
Holy Jeebus! Is that the only door right here?
Holy bejeebus.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand in front of it.
Okay. And it's your turn to go.
I'm going to slap the. I'm not going to slap the gauntlets together. Fuck that. I'm going to pop 2 sorcery points
Mm-hmm.
to do double spell, and I'm going to also Tides of Chaos this one because you gave it back to me so kindly. Got to have that advantage. And I'm gonna pop a top shark with 2 chill touches.
And that's a cantrip, right?
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
could have made this necrotic.
it's already necrotic.
Yes. Yes.
And 6.
9. Okay.
And then I will
9.
turn off advantage. And that'll be my turn.
Advantageous.
And then I'll move up by Balaam. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, so this one pulls up short, seeing Nibbles in front of the door.
Just waving. I found it.
Couldn't even get to you unless he dashed. So he's gonna come back to his friend and try to shake him awake.
Perfect.
Action.
So he goes over and just kind of slaps his friend, and they are both awake, and that's the end of their turn.
They're in a line. Catapult time.
Was
Avani.
90 feet?
Avani.
Just barely.
Avani.
I heard.
Lonnie.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to try to see if I can drag about these 2 at the same time or what. I think to do that, I would have to pull back and take 2 opportunity attacks at me.
What are you trying to do?
Do it. You got this.
Is it a line or a cone?
Cone.
Your lightning or cold?
Yeah, I think I have to pull back 1 space to get both of them.
Yep.
Could
Yeah.
go down.
Oh
No,
yeah,
it's
then
like
I'd
one
only take 1
opportunity.
opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pull down and take the 1 opportunity attack from the northern fish.
Just assume it's
Because I'm
race.
not even going to call them sharks.
That's a nat 6. That misses.
Yeah, so I'm not even calling them sharks because they're fish. And then I'm going to lightning breath both of them.
Okay. So you're getting middle and top, right?
Yeah, middle and northern.
And that's Dex.
Yep.
1 and 2. Well, that is a 12 and 13.
Yep, they both failed. But they only take 10 damage.
You're rolling so well. What happened?
That's still pretty significant damage.
Zap.
One looks like crap. And now it's their turn, and yeah, they're gonna all fight on you because you're doing a lot of damage.
Don't roll them all at
my
the same
God.
time, Heather. Roll one at a time because they get advantage if he's hurt.
Hmm?
If someone has less than full health, sharks have advantage.
Oh yeah. What's your hit points?
He hasn't got hit yet.
I haven't gotten hit yet.
Oh, then
That's why I was just saying don't roll all of them at the same time.
In case one of them hurts me, the other ones will have the advantage.
well, they all missed anyway. That was 2 3s and a 5. So
Try to help the sharks. Just don't follow
yeah,
through.
no.
Don't help the sharks.
They need some help.
See, this is how Avani is supposed to work. She's supposed to take up their turns. She's not supposed to get 40 damage from a single fucking attack.
You were the one who charged the bullet. You only have
Shut
yourself
up.
to blame.
That bullet was bullshit. Then the thing is,
No,
I
no one
could
told you
have
that fighting bullet.
too.
That bullet was a bullet.
That's
You
the
were the
thing.
one who made it bullshit.
I would have been fine too if I had used shield. I didn't think it was going to do that much
It's all
damage.
you.
So I didn't want to waste a level 1 spell.
So
That wasn't for those kids and that lousy dog.
You
Yeah.
made that choice.
Givelda.
I didn't realize they fucking hit like a truck.
Right. Oh. I don't think I should mock the sharks. I don't know that they have. I'll just. Any melee attack I do is at disadvantage when I'm in the water, yeah?
Yeah.
Or
But you do
does
have
the
advantage on the.
Does the Mariner's armor mean it's normal?
Mariner lets you swim, but it's the weapon cutting through the water that is slowing it down and making it less effective.
There's only one weapon that doesn't do that, so try it.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, harpoon too, but
They're both a try it.
spear I might rule also if you're throwing it, maybe, but like blades and stuff, that's totally different.
Okay, then can I shift over this way? And I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on this one.
Okay.
Why not?
You're still technically in melee with the bottom one, so it's disadvantage.
Huh?
Being in melee with anybody and then trying to do a ranged because they can mess you up. That's disadvantage.
Oh, gotcha. Well, then I don't know.
Oh, it's actually a creature that doesn't have a swimming speed has disadvantage.
Oh, so then she wouldn't.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, so melee is not disadvantage for you. It's good to know. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm good. Just a
Yeah,
straight roll.
you can stab.
We'll go back, you'll have advantage. If you were before.
Well, yeah, the ranged one is still different, but you can do your melee without disadvantage.
Oh, I can do a. Wait a minute. I
Yeah.
can do a melee attack without
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Matt
Yes.
just looked it up that if you have a swim speed, then it's not disadvantage for
Yeah.
you.
It's always
Okay.
been in my head that if having a swim
That's what I
speed
wanted to
negated it.
Ignore Eldritch Blast because that's what I want to do. A slash at that one in front of me. Ugh.
You would have advantage from flanking.
Yep, Avani.
Oh.
Roll again.
Oh. Okay.
There you go.
There you
we
go. There you go.
Nice!
Nice.
Holy cow, one hit is amazing.
Okay, is that all you got?
Yeah.
Okay, Rin. Your witch-bolted friend is now no more.
All right, I am going to. How are the top two looking?
Top one's bloodied. The middle one sucks. The bottom one is not great either.
Okay, so what do you mean sucks?
It looks like it's pretty much sushi at this point.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the northern one.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Since the Witch Bolt is done.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take concentration off. That is a 22.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
Is it a 1? I love being able to tell from your reactions what you get. Okay.
Was that?
I love being able to tell from your reactions what you get. Alright, that all you got?
Yeah, I don't have anything in this bonus action.
Ship's not moving. The crew is kind of congregating behind you guys, watching this curiously. Balaam.
Let's see here. Disadvantage on that for as long as I maintain concentration. I'm going to keep that up. That was loud.
Who's getting a phone call?
Tiff?
Sorry.
That's okay. Let's go ahead and yeah, we're just gonna do Toll the Dead again.
On which one? Same
Let's go North Shark.
North Shark. Okay.
Since I couldn't kill him.
The wisdom save, right?
Wow.
Nope. God, you guys were rolling so well earlier.
Yeah. Did it get damaged at all?
It's been damaged. Yeah.
Okay, then it does. Only takes
They've
2.
all been damaged.
That's always sad when I roll
Yeah.
or higher on the lower die.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Thank you for putting undamaged and damaged, by the way.
Yep.
Anything else?
Suko, you think you can finish off those marrow?
I can try.
Do it.
Okay.
Nibbles.
I'm gonna start swimming over, pop out of the water, and go Suko. They're both awake now, and then I'm gonna go hold my breath and go after the one that I've been hurting.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bite at it. Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
It doesn't matter. It had 5 hit points left.
Okay. The other one's just waking up.
So you rip its throat out.
I'm gonna spit it out, of course, because I don't want to breathe in.
Yeah.
And then forget. We're just gonna bite him twice.
Should
Yes!
Oh my god!
Oh, nice.
Let's just do the next one. See.
WTF, mate?
Okay. I
Okay,
was
so
just
the
making
last
sure. I
one
almost got
is
3.
Yeah.
There we go. So 13 to him. And then I'm gonna swim this way again.
But it is still swimming. Okay. And
Actually, we'll go a little bit farther so he can't catch me. Nope. I have mobile feet.
oh,
Damn.
right. I keep forgetting you have that. Never mind.
Best feat ever.
Especially for a torpedo.
Yep.
Zuko.
I'm gonna reach into my pocket, grab a ball bearing, and launch it at Mr. Sushi. Dexterity.
Mr. Sushi.
And minus 1d4 to its save.
Oh, okay. Okay. And this is a Dex?
Yes, a 0.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a total of 11 after Bane.
He gets
Nice.
It was a good roll, too. It was a 15.
Oh, that would have made it because my
Yeah.
DC is 15.
Bane!
So I need
You merely adopted the water.
One
Oh
sec.
God! Don't ever do that, please.
What the hell? Okay, so he will take 11.
11, and then roll a d100, please.
Shit.
All I'm picturing is all you hear is, and then you hear just
87, Heather.
87.
Oh, you're a zombie.
That's not one of them.
Oh,
I wouldn't be
over.
60.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool.
Do I need to do anything or no?
Hmm.
Possibly.
Roll
Oh shit!
a d8.
5.
D8?
Yep.
Yeah, there's 8. Okay, that's gonna be interesting if it hits a shark.
4.
4. Uvalda, you suddenly are flying. You start rising up out of
wow!
the water a little
What?
bit.
You're swimming in the sky.
Yeah.
Like flying?
You
Sky
now have
swimming.
fly cast on you.
Yeah.
From what?
Exactly.
Do I know?
Wild magic.
Somebody do this to me on purpose?
It was an accident.
Wild magic.
Magical mishap.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Magic is wild.
And the one that you hit is still barely swimming, but it looks like sushi.
Okay.
And
I'm not
it
gonna-
is going to try to flee.
Hey, buddy.
Straight down to the south because there's no way it's going past Nibbles. It's
I like that Nibbles is just standing there as a defenseman, like, come on, try and get past me. I dare you.
yeah, no, it's he's swimming for his life.
I can go there and probably still get back to the ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Avani,
Oh, God.
he doesn't know how fast you can go. He's just trying to swim.
Oh,
for
he's
his
gonna learn.
Okay, I'm gonna do another bout of lightning.
Lightning breath.
Dex, you said before? Nope, they both fail. Roll better, you guys. Come on. Okay, well, middle one is toast. It doesn't matter what you roll, really. But roll anyway.
Up. What happened?
They both failed their dex.
Okay.
And the middle one's probably toast.
Most likely.
Yeah,
There it goes.
that one's toast.
Nice.
That
During everyone else's turns, I've been trying to make macros for all of my fucking attacks now.
okay.
Nice.
So now the top one looks like sushi.
Sushi.
There. That. What's your AC? I'm pretty sure this still misses.
Right now, 19.
Yeah, that misses.
Or they just go in a feeding frenzy
Oh!
because of their own blood.
The second one hits with the
What did-
total 19.
Total 19. Shield.
Fine.
I'm not making that fucking mistake again. I'm using shield if something hits me.
Okay, so it bounces off you, your spectral shield.
I love that.
It just hit too. I was like, yay, it does something.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Nope. Develop. You can now fly.
Well, can I fly or am I actually floating
You're in the air.
The spell fly is cast on you. So you start lifting up out of the water a little bit. You're not all the way out, but you can tell that you can now fly.
I think you
It's
can move
60
60 feet.
You could run down that marrow.
Yeah, right. Like Uvalda's gonna run down the marrow. Yeah, no.
Do I have to concentrate on this shit?
Nah.
No.
I don't think so.
No, anything you cast is not concentration. It just is. And it lasts a full duration.
Fun.
Actually,
You don't know my mirror's there. Leave him alone.
is he yours? You
Yes.
claimed him.
Oh, all these guys that tried to run away were mine.
It's sort of like when you don't want somebody to eat your food, so you lick it.
Oh yeah.
He bit them, therefore they're his.
Is that the only marrow left?
Wait, does that mean Suko was trying, or not Suko? Nibbles was trying to share with Suko.
Yes.
I'm gonna. If I fly up a little bit, will this shark get an attack of opportunity? Okay.
As you leave the 5-foot reach, essentially.
Well, then I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna swing at him with my sword again. And I have
Go for it.
advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ugh,
4
that's
points.
fine, but
Got it. Okay. It is more like sushi, but it is still swimming.
It's
okay.
more like sushi.
Yes. Yes.
And
Alrighty. So there's how many left? 2?
2
sharks,
sharks, yeah.
1 marrow.
2 sharks from
sharks.
Neuro.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2 sharks.
And the sharks look like crap.
Yes.
Alright. Eldritch Blast, the northernmost one. That is a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Please be higher than 1. Please be higher than 1.
2.
4.
-3.
It is still swimming, but barely. It's missing half its fin. It's got some spots that have opened up from the force impacts of the Eldritch Blast. It is not looking great.
That's it for me.
And by this point, the crew realize that there's no real threat. So they're like leaning over the rail watching this all intently.
Has any of them noticed me?
Not so much, because it's a subtle change.
Okay.
And they're more entertained by the fighting with the sharks and the marrow.
Gotcha.
Balaam.
Yeah, we're gonna do Toll the Dead again because that seems to be working quite well.
On the top one or the bottom one?
Which one looks the worst?
Be right back.
Top one.
Top
They did
one.
look the same. Now the top one looks worse.
Okay, top one.
Okay.
Damn.
Nice.
And that was a 3. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Either way, it would have died anyway. I just wanted to see if it made it.
Well, it wouldn't. It doesn't take half damage. It's a cantrip.
No.
He
no,
dodges if he succeeds.
That's true.
Okay, my computer completely froze, so I gotta reset it.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't die.
Fingers crossed.
Is that all you got? Balaam, that all you got?
Yeah. Sorry.
Nibbles.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the surface. Just enough that my ridges on my back and my little frills above the water, and I'm going right for this marrow. Just full speed.
So you're gonna imitate the sharks.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna.
And I'm gonna non-nibble him. To knock him out and not kill him.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
7.
You had 4 hit points.
Alright, and then... his harpoon has a little rope doohickey bob around it, right?
No.
No? It's just a harpoon? Is there anything I can attach to me? Like a belt clip? Or like...
Well, it kind of has similar to you the armor that's not really armor, so like the straps that just kind of look cool. So you can.
Okay, I'm gonna strap one of those to my strap so I can drag him while I swim.
Okay.
And then we're gonna just swim.
Dragging him is still half movement because.
Oh, okay, so I can only swim 50 more. Wait, I'm lying. 70 more.
Because of resistance.
Alright, so we're going there and then there. I'm picking up that one as well.
Okay.
So him, and then I stop there. With both of them attached to me.
To go.
So the one next to Avani doesn't look that good.
No.
I'm going to slap my necrotic gloves together, and I'm going to fire a firebolt at him.
Okay.
Ooh. I don't really want to miss, so I'm gonna Tides of Chaos because you gave that back to me again.
Just
pushing
rolling
your
the
luck
dice.
today.
Yeah, he is.
Gotta embrace chaos.
I think he's trying to get those 9 years back.
Okay, so those both hit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just one.
Oh yeah,
It was
advantage. Yeah.
advantage. I just didn't click advantage.
Okay.
5 damage.
Still swimming barely.
Damn it.
That
And then I'll end my turn.
Avani. Oh, he's not back yet.
Nope.
Shit.
Avani is waiting. And the
There's
attack.
nothing to wait for. It's just gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah, nope. It totally misses. That was a net too. So. Yvelda.
Sword.
Damn,
Oh!
Zelda.
Nice.
There you go. It had 4 hit points left.
Stab it in the eyeball. Yeah, you did it.
So how do you want to do this? You not only killed it, you got a crit. How do you want to do this?
I want to fly up just a little bit and do one of those grab the hilt with both hands and shove it down into the top of the shark's head.
All right. You sink a good 5-10 feet down into the water as you are stabbing this straight through its blubber.
Yeah. Oh, and as after I stab it in the face, I want to come up, fly up from the water, like superhero style, and just kind of flick the blood off my sword in one direction.
Okay. You are epic looking, especially in your own mind.
I turned to Balaam. I didn't know she could fly.
I didn't either. That's a new one.
And Balaam, you now definitely notice Suko looks younger.
Huh. We'll talk about that later.
So, wait till everybody gets back on the ship and then keep going, or are we
Yeah,
at
you guys are out of initiative, so.
I'm gonna get to the well, if we're out, and I'm gonna go pick up the rest of the arrows. All of them.
Okay, so
Get to the side of the boat and just look at the crew like, God.
So we'll
I'm gonna go to-
investigate the. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to go to each of the crew members and be like, thank you for helping me when I asked. Really saved us.
They're just kind of like, you're the boss. So
I'm the boss.
You all are the boss.
Yes.
You guys hired us.
Then I kill the sharks.
Yeah,
Pretty
dude,
much had to bring
that's-
all the bad guys and throw them on the boat. Just all of them.
Shark meat, marrow meat, maybe.
Yep.
I don't know if they talked. Did they talk? No, they
I'm
didn't
gonna-
talk.
I'm really enjoying the flying. I'm gonna fly around the sails. I'm gonna fly to the
Oh,
mast.
goodness.
After a minute,
Pulling a Peter
Yeah,
Pan.
around
Got
the
it.
boat.
she plummets
It's
into
an
the
hour.
water.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Oh, it's
I
10
think.
minutes?
I think it's 10
Is
minutes
it?
that fly lasts.
Oh, let me check.
Pretty sure it's 10 minutes.
Oh, man. I thought it was a minute. Oh, yeah, it's 10 minutes. She's up there.
So,
Did the crew see how epic that final attack was?
yes, they were all watching everything, so.
Sweet.
When did you learn how to fly?
Always been able to fly a little bit. I knew I had it in me.
And every single string on the harp breaks. Okay.
Man, this thing is always acting up.
And about the time that that all the corpses are pulled up onto the deck, are you still around the sails?
I was flying circles around the boat at this point.
Okay. You plummet into the water.
Ah!
Yvelda, are you okay? I'll toss down a rope.
I climb up and I see him. You do something to your hair?
No?
You look different.
Huh.
You didn't used to wear glasses, did you?
What are glasses?
Okay, that's not it. New clothes?
No, I'm still wearing my same robes.
Which are probably a little bit baggy
A
now.
little bit. Yeah.
Oh, very much. So.
Suka, why do you look more tender?
What?
What?
I hide behind you, Velma.
Weren't you listening?
Well, anyway.
After I lie down, I'll be like, also, I found a door.
Door? What
Are you
door?
tired or full?
What? I don't know. I think both.
What are you guys doing with the unconscious one?
Roping him up.
Anybody know how to talk to one of these things?
We'll find out.
Ren, you ever talked to one of these things before?
Nope. Never even seen one.
The
Really?
only-
All your vast sailing experience?
They don't. How much does Balaam know about marrows?
Roll in nature.
Nature? Okay.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah. Not trained in nature.
Well, how much would Ren know about Marrow, since I'm sure
Roll in nature.
warned him about them?
Roll in nature, Ren.
I know even less than Bing.
They seem like mutated merfolk,
They
which you
taste
guys have
nasty.
seen.
Have I read anything about marrows?
Roll a history.
Well,
Kidding,
Well,
kidding.
that'd still be in nature. And,
Okay.
are they nature? I thought they were monstrosities.
Yeah, but monstrosity isn't exactly arcana per se.
Depends on the nature. Extraplanar ones usually are.
What do you want?
This is Matt talking, but that's
What do you want from me?
Nature.
Oh, we're all just gonna do natures. Yep, perfect.
yep. We don't know shit.
Avani,
I know they don't taste good.
Like 20
They look
minutes.
like merfolk
Oh.
mutants. Velda, you know a little bit more, not much. You do know that they are not merfolk. They actually hate merfolk. Yeah.
Just say, I only rolled a 7.
Oh yeah,
This is
because
what
you didn't have
Balaam
advantage.
wrote,
Never
so
mind.
I have a
Avani, you know this.
Everyone just rolls.
Might as well.
Yeah, you guys are all like staring at this thing that you've got tied up.
What the hell
And
did
Navani,
we kill?
Navani just chimes in behind us. It's this, and this.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you know, Avani, that Marrow hate merfolk, that sort of like how Drow are an offshoot. Marrow have been corrupted long time ago by an idol of the Demogorgon. And they love attacking anything even close to where they hunker down.
Okay, I'll pass that information on to everyone.
Stand to reason then that after Nibbles said he found a door, that where they decided to hunker down is not far from here.
Yep.
Did we want to go check it out?
In like 50 minutes.
Okay.
Fly down. It was cold in the water. I want to sunbathe.
Is
Can't
it
we
like
just
4 in the morning.
tomorrow?
here? Allow me, and I will use prestidigitation to warm Nibbles'
Ah,
clothes.
too warm. We don't want to come back because then we don't know if there's more. And if we come back, there might be more outside. We should get them when they don't know we're coming. Well, eyes are closed, just lying on the the boat. So a short rest and then we go back?
Sure.
Sure.
Gives
Sorry, I
me.
missed all that because I was helping read Mom's homework.
Perfect.
What do you guys
Oh.
plan? Short rest.
Rest and we're gonna go in. Yeah, short rest and go in.
Interesting.
Um,
No suggestions for improvements? No, look good. Okay, so
I assume at this point I know that my clothes don't quite fit.
yeah, you start to realize things are a little baggier. Things look a little bit taller than before, a little bit.
I'll walk up to Avani. Avani, do I look different?
You look a little smaller.
I'll head down into the ship and I'll look for something that I can like pin my robe with or something, make it
Okay.
smaller.
You can definitely do that.
He's got to tailor his own suit.
Take a belt and tighten it a little bit.
What time is it, by the way?
It is super early in the morning. It is about 4 in the morning.
Is that, would that be okay.
Did Geraldine contact me before she went to bed?
Yes, as you sailed. It was essentially, hi brother, it's me. Yeah, hi brother, it's me. I played with the kids from the circus today. I won. And found some gold. I think that's about it. That's all she can get.
She didn't find the ruby.
Not yet.
Okay. I would have responded. That's good. Glad you're having fun. Don't have too much fun. That's good. Glad you were having fun. Don't have too much fun. Love you, Ren.
And yeah, it's getting closer on the sky's lightning, but you're not seeing the sun yet.
Just let me know when it's done because I get my javelins back.
Yep. So you guys are taking a short rest on the ship.
Yep.
The crew is getting the sails back in order, wrapping them up on the yardarms again.
Someone's carving up the sharks, I hope. They're just sitting on the deck.
Yeah. Are you doing anything with the marrow corpses?
Just looting them.
Okay.
Skin 'em.
They have voices. Yeah. And their taste nasty.
They all have harpoons. You can get the harness off of the sharks. They're not in great condition anymore because swords and stuff, but there's harnesses for sharks. And the marrow had 10 gold.
Yay.
And then you guys are swimming down to where Nibble saw the
Yep. So we're gonna leave that marrow tied
outpost.
up, and then handcuffs somewhere, or just enough rope that even if he wanted to bite out of it, it wouldn't work.
Okay. I was gonna say you could probably take the 50 feet of rope and just literally wrap
Yeah.
him up like a cocoon.
Well, that's what I was planning. We've got a list of the crew, right?
Yes, you guys have got a number of crew.
I was just making sure we had an actual list.
Yes.
Okay. Ashad,
Yeah, Captain?
I want you to keep an eye on this one. Does anything? Stab it. Don't kill it. Stab it.
She pulls out a spear and stabs it right by his face and puts on this kind of terrifying grin. And she says, "It'll be my pleasure."
They bite hard.
Don't kill it.
Did we find any keys or anything on the marrow?
You know what? Make an investigation.
Okay. Do guidance, because guidance.
Guidance because of guidance.
one of the dead ones, you do find a key.
Okay, fantastic. Don't know what it's for yet, but key.
Who can't swim?
Yeah,
Fast.
we have no way to join you underwater, so I'm gonna have to rely on you, Nibbles.
Okay, disc.
Disc is not gonna take us underwater.
Nope, but it'll take you right above the water. You're about to be the first person to jet ski.
But then when you dive, it's going to dissipate
I just want to dive.
because it can't follow you.
I'm bringing you to the place.
During the short rest, Avani, Ben is making sure that you're okay.
Of course he is.
He's making sure that you don't have any wounds and offering bandages and a drink. And
Are they below ship?
I'm pretty sure she's not going below ship with him.
No.
Especially not
Absolutely
him.
not.
Probably not anybody because she's
Yeah.
above deck.
On my way back up after I finish fixing my clothes, I'll just look over and be like, "She's not interested."
Ben,
Thank you, Suko.
Ben, how many fucking times has got to tell you? She doesn't want you. Leave her alone.
Is this flirting? No, I'm taking care of a nice lady.
Did she ask you to?
I'm offering because I like her.
To be fair, Avani, he's not the worst person, and I'll try to persuade.
Oh, damn. Inter-party persuasion.
You can try to persuade, it's not going to work.
I'm gonna Tides of Chaos this to have advantage on the check.
It doesn't matter what you roll.
It's only on spells.
It says checks and saves as well.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Give me a minute. Tides of Chaos. Host. One attack, roll, ability check, or save.
Okay. Roll for it.
He's seriously trying to get those 9 years back.
Got her.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Got her.
Okay. So,
He's not the worst.
inter-party stuff.
I know he's not the
your
worst.
Choice on how your character reacts to this. It's hard to say no to that face, but it's still your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna kind of just look at Suko. I know he's not the worst, but he's not my type.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I'll
she
dive
likes
into the
scales.
water after Nibbles.
He looks a little sad. Like, well, since you're not injured, I'll go get back to work. And he just kind of off.
I feel bad for him, but he's really barking up the wrong tree.
That's interesting.
Okay, so is everybody going down?
I'm going to sit on a disc above water.
Okay.
How far down is it?
What Nibbles saw, it's about 60, 70 feet down.
Yeah,
it's
the
on the
disc would
floor.
disappear.
Not good.
Yeah, the disc would disappear.
Yes,
I'm just going on the
own
surface too over there.
So I cast my own disc that, since you have to be able to approach it and load things on it, it only moves if you get outside of 20 feet.
Mhm.
So I just cast a disc right under the disc and then sit on it. And I'm sitting on my own disc.
Okay.
To the building.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use alter self to give myself gills again so I can follow him.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't have been like that. It would have been like here, then here, then here, then here, then here, then here. Just really curvy turns.
Straight up, Nibbles, I can only move 120.
Okay.
Suko just
So-
beelines it.
Everyone's going. Who's staying above the surface and who's going in?
I will stay above the surface.
Okay.
I can breathe underwater, so I guess I'm obligated.
Signal if you need help, and by signal I mean blow the shit up.
Yeah, I think me, Nibbles, and Suko are we're the only three I think that can
Alright,
breathe
so-
underwater.
I'll open the door
I
and then cast Pass Without a Trace. Checking for traps first.
Okay. But everyone's going, and only Nibbles and Sugo are going under.
No,
no,
Vonne's coming too. The ones that can
Vonne.
breathe, because we don't know if it's all water.
Zelda's not going.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Zelda's on the boat.
So it's
Zelda can't breathe underwater and can't.
Yeah, she has a swim speed, but she can't breathe underwater.
If there's room on the disc to sit with Balaam, I'll do that.
We're basically on standby.
Okay.
So
And
keep,
Avani, are you going in or are you staying up?
I'm going in.
Okay.
That's why I cast Alter Self to give myself gills so I could breathe underwater again.
with the Pass Without a Trace. I got a 12 stealth.
And Yvelda, you're staying on the ship.
Guess so.
We got a rolls.
nice, 18.
23.
Okay.
Thank
So,
you, Pass Without a Trace.
you sneak over, examine the door, roll an investigation.
Yes.
Okay. It looks fine. It looks like the key's gonna fit.
I'll take a look at the door as well.
What's the door
I
made
assume
of?
It's stone.
I assume it's not a magical object, so I don't get advantage. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
It looks fine. Looks like the key will fit.
I'm going to put the key in.
You're able to unlock it.
Okay, I unlock it, and then push it open and, like, slide back.
Okay. Nothing happens. You're able to look in, and there are a few hammocks around.
Are they in the water, or is it, like, land? Like, inside?
No, it's filled with water.
Okay.
Excuse me. If it wasn't filled with water inside, then you guys would be pulled in.
Got it.
And then it would be filled with water.
Yes.
Yeah, then it would be. But no, there's hammocks around, and then there's on one side there are lots of crates and barrels of stuff, and then this square in the middle, that's in the roof. There's a bit that goes up about a foot, and it looks like they would go up there and be able to see out.
So that goes, like, above land? Like, above the water?
No, because this whole thing is about 70 feet down.
Oh, okay, so that's just enough that you can, like, go up, check out, and come back down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, see
it's
what's
just
in the
enough
water
over the roof that they can peek up and see if there's anybody approaching, and then close the shutters and go back.
It's a roof cap, basically. It's set up a little bit and covered, so you have a gap that's like yay big that they can see out.
Yeah.
Cool. So we have an underwater base. Understood.
Should
Yes.
look at the crates and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start bringing stuff out.
Don't even care what's in them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swim to the surface because I'm not gonna be help carrying shit, and I'm gonna tell them what we found. Balaam, we found some crates and hammocks in a building.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. How can we assist?
Take a crate, go to the side, look at the crew. Come on. You should read my
Actually,
mind. Shouldn't have to ask.
what we could do is we could throw down ropes and make it easier, where you could just tie the crates
Yeah,
and
nets.
everything can be hauled up.
Don't we have like a small boat, like a skiff or something like that?
No, you guys
A
do not have a
rowboat.
longboat on this. You guys have the cart.
I'm the small boat.
Yeah.
So yeah, what we'll do is we'll throw down a cargo net. Nibbles can load everything up, and then we can haul
Yeah.
it up.
Is this all the marrow that we're doing stuff in this area? This is it? This is
They were strong.
all?
There might be some hidden some.
If those things attacked you when you weren't knowing they were coming, they could definitely kill you. But since we
I'll
knew
probably
we were coming, we were fine.
I'll probably swim into the observatory and just look out while I'm waiting for them to finish.
As far as you guys could tell, their strategy was ship gets close, especially when it's dark and it seems like they're just wandering around on deck. They would go up, grab people, throw them under, and then just start taking things.
So we're gonna start taking, and then I'm gonna look around and be like, "How can we make this air?" And then my brain fizzles a little bit, so I come up and ask Bailey.
Are you asking me, or
Yeah.
are you?
Balaam,
Okay.
there's a room, but it's with water, and it'd be better if there was no water.
Yes. However, if it had no water in it anytime you entered or left the room, there would be water in it. Unless you completely sealed it and created a double door.
Yeah, you lost me. I'll go get the
Yes.
stuff.
I swim up to the surface at this point. Well, there's a hole on the top. It's not like we could fill it with air anyways.
It's one that can. It's like got shutter, so you can close it.
Okay.
That way,
Okay.
nobody can see in if they don't want them to.
I could put a dome of force around it at some point, but not right now.
Are any of the rocks on the wall, are they completely sealed, or are there holes and stuff between them?
Roll an investigation.
Oh, goodness.
Do it, Nibbles.
9.
It looks pretty well filled.
Okay. So that won't work. But
So is it just this one big room, or is there other doors connected to it?
Nope, it's just. It's like an outpost. It looks like.
Yeah. Does it look like it's a constructed walls where it's been stacked rocks and all of that all the way around? Okay.
Which you can't see it, but the others
No.
can describe it to you.
Yeah, I'm just getting clarification for the rest. I'm just, sitting on standby in case somebody needs me.
So we're just going to empty it out, and then after it's done, is the top has a hole, you said, right?
It's
Or-
got like a raised bit of roof.
But it's not like a lot?
Oh,
I was gonna say, how are we gonna empty it?
it's about a foot. No, he means empty all the barrels and crates and stuff.
Yeah, the door. Okay, so then I'll just, when we get out, we're going to close the door, and I'm going to reinforce the door.
You do see it's not parchment because that's not what I would write on, but there is it's almost like a bit of leather
Seaweed roll.
that there is
Hide.
something on, something written on it, but it's, what languages do you know actually?
Common and Draconic. That is
Okay,
all.
you don't know what it
That
is.
is all. I'm going to bring to Balaam. It has words on it.
It looks like words. Okay. So you take it to Balaam, I assume?
Always.
Okay. It is an abyssal. It
fantastic.
is essentially a like a schedule that the next caravan to pick up the loot is going to be by in a couple days.
Oh.
Ooh.
So from what you gather from this is that this operation, these people, these Marrow, attack the ships, take what they can, and then periodically other Marrow come by, take the loot back to their home, their city.
Interesting.
Balaam, can you leave him a note for me? If I gave you something,
Sure. What would you like it to say?
don't come back.
So you guys also have corpses to leave too.
That's what I was planning on doing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, alternatively, we could use this information to set a trap.
That's true. I'll hold on with mine later.
Before we leave, we'll either leave a note or leave a present. I'll put it that way.
I'm keeping a lookout right now, making sure that nothing's approaching the disc.
I would like to find out where the rest of them are. Maybe talk to someone bigger.
I was gonna ask, how many hammocks were inside of there?
5,
5, and we killed how many? 4 marrows?
4.
Yeah.
But you
one-
also get the
is that-
feeling that they rotate out people.
Okay. Still, though, you'd think with 5 hammocks they'd have a constant supply of 5 people here then.
Maybe.
Maybe somebody died in the last raid.
Or maybe he went off to do something else and he's gonna come back to all his friends dead.
We should go ask.
You guys do have a live one.
Let's go do some interrogation.
Ivani, you should lock the door.
God, I'm getting so much use out of this fucking spell.
That's pretty
I'm gonna lock it first with the key.
Yeah, you lock it, and then I'm gonna arcane lock the lock so so that even the key won't open it.
The password is. Got it.
blorp. Password is blorp.
Yeah.
More.
In common.
Yeah,
Yes.
like that's even out of water. That's what it would be.
Yep, it's blorp.
Lorp.
Okay.
I don't know why we did that.
Well, emptied out the place?
Assholes.
No, just we locked them out of their empty outpost.
Yeah.
So they can't reinstate it.
Just for the hell of it.
Well, it means they can't use it as a new.
That's true. They can't use it for attacking ships anymore.
Unless they break it down.
Yeah, they'd have to either break the door down or break through the shutter on the top.
Should lock the shutter.
And that's when we wait for them inside.
Technically, I could.
Yeah, that one's a latch on the inside. Anyway, okay, so you guys get back to the ship. You guys now have 15 assorted barrels and crates that are all kind of waterlogged.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
What are you doing?
Opening them.
I guess we should take a look at these and then go back to town, right?
We should also probably interrogate our Marrow friend here. And
As soon as I get back on the ship, I'm going to go straight to the mirror.
So, who's interrogating?
I'm playing with my dragon hand axe.
It needs to be someone that speaks the same languages as them.
What language do they speak?
Abyssal.
I thought they spoke primordial.
No, they spoke. If I remember correctly, they speak Abyssal and Aquan.
Yeah, which is primordial.
Well, yeah,
Still,
it's a dialect of Primordial.
Mhm.
I speak
I
bite.
speak Infernal, Celestial, and Common, so I'm out.
I think the only person we have that speaks their languages is Balaam.
Yep. And
Yeah.
he nibbles because I'm gonna bite him.
They don't speak bite.
And yes, I do. He bit me.
Yeah, but there's really only one phrase that you can say with bite.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
that's
that's
bite.
all you need to say.
It's chomp.
all you can say is "fuck you."
Yeah.
The only word in bite is chomp.
Or nibble. There's a couple.
Hey, Sha.
Mother's nom.
That's an offshoot of bite.
Anyway,
Oh, Sha.
yeah, Captain.
Wasn't any trouble while we were gone, was there?
You see that he's got what looks like a black eye forming, but she just like standing there. Not a bit.
She punched her in the face.
Good going, lass. Toss her a silver.
Grins, steps back, leaving her spear there.
All right, baby. He's all yours.
First things first, before I get started, I'm going to kneel in front of the Marrow, and I am going to start praying in Primordial. And basically what I'm saying is, Raven Mother, forgive me for what I'm about to do.
Pull off his fingernails.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at first
Okay.
level on the Marrow.
Okay. So it wakes up with a start. It can't move much because you have cocooned it in rope, but it kind of wiggles back a little bit.
And I'm going to stare directly into his eyes, and I'm going to use Thaumaturgy to make them flare black.
Okay.
And in Abyssal, do you know what's about to happen?
I will be joining my brothers.
Well, we'll get to that later, but that's the long road. The short road is going to be you telling me everything I want to know.
Why would I do that, two-legger?
And I'm going to reach out and slowly push my thumb into his eye socket.
Oh,
As this happens, Suko turns around, tries to lift himself up the railing, but he can't and throws up on deck.
And I'm not going to pop the eye. I'm just slowly pushing my thumb.
and he is gritting through it, trying to move away. cursing in Abyssal.
There's no use for that language here. Again, are you going to answer my questions?
Why?
Because it's a whole lot easier.
Why would I help you? Sorry, your voice. Did you mute yourself or push to talk?
No, I shouldn't.
Oh.
There
we go.
I was being calm and creepy.
Yeah, well, the calm was a little too calm because it didn't come through.
Yeah.
Yes. Why should you help me? Because I can make it quick or not. You've already taken from the people here. You've taken from the living. And I cannot abide that.
Roll an intimidation.
This is gonna go well.
I can't assist.
Could I be standing behind him with the kind of crackling in my fingers to give him advantage?
You're barking orders to Ben at the moment.
I
I'm going to be
was
barking that
asking
over the
about
shoulder as
shells.
I'm doing the crackling in my fingers.
You're focused on giving the orders while he's saying this, so no. Okay.
I was asking about the scales because I was going to start plucking them while he was talking.
Yeah, he does have scales.
I'm going to start slowly plucking them out.
Yeah. What you can get between the rope.
Yeah.
Right along his neck. He just scowls at you. I do not fear pain. I've earned my place through pain.
We'll see about that, and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
Gonna explode.
Go ahead and roll the cure wounds first and then the inflict wounds. I want to know if you knocked him out again.
He knocked him out again.
Oh, yeah. The inflict wounds is going to explode his body.
Okay.
Cure wounds is 5, so inflict wounds is going to fuck him up.
Probably. It didn't have to, though, because he might have rolled low on inflict and high. Yeah, no, he's out again.
Yeah, I figured Inflict Wounds was going to do about triple what the Cure Wounds did.
And I'm going to cast Spare the Dying.
So you cast inflict wounds, and all the scars and everything start opening up. The rope is now soaking in blood. But he is still.
I get up. I get up and walk over. Is there really any point to this? Do we have to interrogate him?
Yes, there is.
What?
2DS.
What are we gonna learn?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, fate dice. Because fate you use plus
Oh,
and minus.
okay, yeah.
It says fudge.
What
And
the
I
hell?
Which
show
is fate.
Ivelda the list of caravan times. This operation is bigger than these 4. They're just going to replace them. I mean to stop it. And I'm going to go step
Well,
away from them.
unfortunately, is it gonna work?
Balaam,
Yes.
as he starts walking away to deliberate, can you teach me some phrases in Abyssal? Maybe I can help if you tell me what to say.
I'm sorry, Suko. That is a language that is not suitable for your innocent heart.
Kind of looks angry.
You can be upset at me all you want.
I like how we were just starting to treat him like an adult, and then he became a child again.
I'm gonna
Yes.
push his kneecap out of anger.
Balaam?
Yeah, Balaam. I'm not gonna
Punch my
push
kneecap.
No, push you. I'm gonna try to
Oh,
like.
I thought you said punch. That'd be hilarious if he punched your kneecap and he ended up critting and like breaking your.
Well, he can only
I'm not
do
gonna-
like
I'm not gonna hurt him. It's gonna be an athletics check. I'm gonna fucking do awful.
it's not like I'm much stronger.
Yeah. I push him over and go down to low deck.
So yeah, you make him stumble back quite a bit.
It's fine. I'm going to take a short rest, letting the marrow recover, and I'm going to recover a spell slot.
Okay. And I'm gonna step away for just a minute, guys. Hang on.
Well, Balaam, just a thought, but perhaps Making him dry out a little bit would be better torture.
Why do you think I'm waiting an hour?
Oh, very good. I wanted to say that earlier, like maybe have Suko with a flaming hand or something, kind of blow drying him.
Oh, I'd end up killing him.
How about we let him go?
Concentrating that hard on magic.
How about we let him go?
Why?
He can't outrun me. We can find out where he goes.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's aware he can't outrun you and that you're gonna follow him.
Not if we make it look like he escapes.
I don't think he plans on escaping. I think he just wants to die. Which we obviously can't do. We can't kill him.
So, what are you guys doing?
Waiting an hour, letting him dry out a bit, and recover from the inflict wounds. Basically giving him the equivalent of a short rest.
I'm just
And then-
standing at the side of the boat, rolling that Duskwood bottle between my hands.
I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I can't really torture him. I'll kill him if I try.
Well, I don't
How about
want
we not
to.
torture him then?
I can torture, I just can't speak.
Do you have a better idea, Yvelda? We're right
got
back to the
the-
ghouls.
You got
We
the
let
list of shipping times, right?
Yes.
How did they
That's-
get it?
They get it
what
from
he's
the
got is-
caravan who comes here to pick up the goods from them.
Yeah, it's not a list
One
of
caravan has
our
all the
people's ships going. It's a list of their people coming to pick up.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Well,
That's
then
why-
you know the next time they'll be here, yeah?
Yes, and then we can stop one caravan. We don't know who's sending them. We don't know where they're going. We know absolutely nothing about the operation besides this small part. Do you plan on stopping it with that information? Because I know I can't.
Fine, do what you want.
I don't
But I'm not going to
want...
watch it. I go down below.
Fine. Well, we'll go check on our captive. Is he awake?
No. Takes a little bit more than a short rest to wake up, especially after that kind of thing.
No, I figured it's the short rest, use hit dice, that kind of thing.
Not really when you're unconscious, because using hit dice is essentially bandaging yourself up.
Okay,
Okay,
fair enough.
then I'll do this. Use a level 2 cure wounds from the ring.
That works. Add... Actually, since he's unconscious, that's maximum. So it's
Yeah, you heal him for full.
plus... so it's 20 points in total.
So he wakes up again, scowls, and he's cursing all of your families in Abyssal.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him in the face for that one.
Okay.
Not like... Just
But
like
this-
slap across the face.
Yeah, get him
I
to shut
told
up.
you.
Got it.
There's no use for that kind of language.
It may not have a use, but it's pleasing.
So,
Right back.
and I'm going to show him the list of caravan times. We know about your operation. I want to know how long it's been going on.
Roll either intimidation or persuasion.
Well, they're both going to be the same, so we'll see.
It just depends on how you're going about this.
Not the worst.
I'm surprised you don't give yourself guidance for this.
I'm not gonna ask the Raven Queen to help me torture someone.
Good call.
Fair.
I like that.
Fair.
Good use of
Smart.
RP.
So he kind of looks at you. Not long enough.
Really gonna make me do this again? Do you remember what it felt like last time?
Could just kill me.
No. Dead, you're useless to me. You may as well be fish food. But
I'm
alive,
useless anyway.
well, I mean, if you want to call yourself useless, that's fine.
Useless to you, two-legger.
They've got the fins by the ears, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just grab that and slowly tweak it.
Ow. Damn you.
Yes, probably. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not doing this because I find it fun. But I can promise you I'm very good at it.
Okay, he's starting to scare me.
Roll of intimidation. With advantage, because after all the stuff you've done, this time I'll give you advantage.
This works.
Plus, that was a good line.
Wow, really?
He's slowly getting better, though, which I like.
I'll wear them down if I have to.
Yep. And what are you going to do with this information? It's been going on long enough. We can keep it going.
That's the problem. I don't want you to. I want you guys to go back to wherever hellhole you came from and leave my island alone.
He's thinking really hard, thinking there is a lot of other sea. We can just move elsewhere. Just this island?
And the one with Cliffport as well.
Yeah, the surrounding
I don't know
islands as
this.
well.
This is all in Abyssal.
You can leave this sea. Move to other territories. I don't care where you go. But I promise you, if I sense any of your kind within our borders, I will destroy you.
I cannot make that decision, but I can bring it up to Sarokir.
How do you spell that?
And put it in chat.
Fine. I'll allow it. You can tell Sarokir to clear out of my waters, or he'll become a two-legger just like us. And I promise I'll do it the painful way.
Just roll another intimidation with advantage.
Dude!
You scared Bowser.
Bowser's like, dude, that's not even for me. And I'm named
Bowser's-
after giant fire-breathing lizard.
Bowser's like, not in my kingdom.
There you go.
That's
Better,
good.
yeah.
I'm glad, I'm glad this is all in Abyssal because nobody can understand what I'm saying.
No,
They're
you
just
get-
looking at you
No
like,
one's gonna understand what you're saying, but out of character, dude,
tone?
you just made me tremble.
yeah, and the tone you guys can tell he is being deadly serious and threatening this thing.
I'm eating a shortcut. I don't know what's going on.
I'm making sure that the crew is pulling up the anchor and getting the sails ready for departure.
So he says, I will pass along the message.
Nibbles, our guest here is ready to return home. If you could release him over the side of the boat, please.
My belly home or home?
Say again.
You did hear it talking.
You
Oh,
said
damn it.
your belly home? No,
Yeah.
no, home, please.
Okay. I'm gonna take a couple more scales. And then I'll throw him over.
Okay, are you untying him
No.
first?
I wasn't told to untie him.
He's tied to the fucking upright, man.
Is
Yeah.
he wrapped her up, or we tied him around the pole too?
I think
Did
we
you
tied
guys
him to
tie
the
him to
pole.
the mast?
We tied him to the mast.
Okay, then I have to.
Yeah.
If we tied just him, he wouldn't be
He's getting
upright for Balin to fuck with.
Yeah, he's being bum rushed off the boat.
Okay, which way is he swimming?
Northeast-ish.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Balaam. Am I following?
Wait for it. Now.
Okay. Pass for the trace and going after him.
And I'm gonna send Adamai to follow. And I'm gonna walk back to Ren. Follow the bird, please.
Ooh, 35!
That's you.
Indeed.
The hunt is on.
Okay.
It's you. I tell the crew. Let's go. We're following the bird.
And then I'm gonna have a little talk with Suko.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so I need a perception from Nibbles.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh my
Delay was
God.
just enough. You lost him.
Damn it. Oh, I'm fast enough. I'm gonna start.
Nat 20.
Searching.
Nat 20 crit.
Bruh.
So.
Oh, so it's just a 20.
Bruh.
What's his full bonus?
Dex.
So it would just be a
There's
20.
anything else. There'd still be a 20, but you had a nat 1 on perception
Yeah.
to find him. So.
Heather.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to respond?
You can, and you can whisper it back.
Okay.
Is Adamai still following it?
Roll a perception for Adamai.
that's good.
Was Adamai following Nibbles or following the marrow?
Following the marrow.
Okay, so yeah.
Where's? Hang on. I want to do because he's got it. Oh, it's always a roll advantage. Never mind. Perception.
Nope. He didn't
18.
either.
That sucks.
Mhm.
Oh well.
He can't even swim that fast. I'm just gonna keep going straight, and then I'll look again as soon as I can.
You can roll again.
Here we go.
20.
You lost him. He wasn't heading that. He'd beelined
He
it one
juked.
way, and then
Okay.
One off kilter.
he didn't
That's
trust
okay.
you guys.
What?
He
Okay,
didn't
I'll come
trust
back.
you guys. Anyway, okay. So anyway,
There's already like a rope bridge hanging off the side, or a rope ladder hanging off the side for you to climb.
I have my hatch. That's where I would go back to.
Yeah, but we don't know that you're going to the hatch until you come up from below deck. You come up the rope ladder, you come up over the side of the ship. It's like, oh, okay, we're done.
Why did that autocorrect? What the fuck? The second one's the real one. My bad. It autocorrected.
No, I come up and I bail my lost him.
It's all right, Nibbles. If he's good to his word, we shouldn't have a problem. If his leader, Sirukir, doesn't follow up with the ultimatum I've given, then we're going to have a bit of fun.
Sounds good to me. You heading back to Sirius Bay?
I believe the bay would be our best option. When was the next caravan?
2 days.
Okay.
So we're coming back in 2 days to make sure that they're gone.
Just to double check. And I will keep on the lookout for any rumors about Marrow activity in other areas because this can't be their only outpost.
Shoot back to Serenity Bay. Alright. Sails full. Let's get our asses moving.
Okay, so you guys sail back to the bay. And Balaam, you were
Another
wanting to
13
head-
hours.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to my room and I'm going to lock the door behind me.
Is it going to be another 13 hours?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do I hear from Sheldon?
So it'll be afternoon by the time you guys get back. Evening.
What time in the evening?
5-ish, dinner time.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back up on deck and find Ren. So, Captain,
Hey,
you got a minute?
sure. What's the trouble?
If someone told you to look for another person in the shadow, what would that mean to you?
To look for another person or to keep an eye on the shadows?
To look for another person.
Oh, to be quite honest, I could have a plethora of meanings, but one that comes to mind is you've got someone following you. And the shadows are where they staying. They're staying hidden. Staying away.
How do I... Okay, say somebody is following me from the shadows.
Right?
Or following someone. Let's call them Joe.
Right?
Say somebody's following Joe from the shadow.
Following who? Me?
Joe.
Really?
Can we get to the point, please?
How would Joe like spring a trap on him or turn around and find them in return?
The easiest way to keep from being followed in the shadows is to eliminate the shadows as a whole. But that's the easiest way. Another way is to make the shadows your home. Both work. One is a little bit more fun.
Somehow I don't think that's how this is going to work.
And that's where Geraldine gets it. Sorry. Continue.
I knew it. The plot thickens.
It's not his sister.
She's only spent like a week with me. And what, Joe?
It's not your sister, it's your daughter.
Better not be, seeing as how it's my mother's daughter.
You're just a weird shit.
We don't know how celestials act.
Moving on.
Yes.
Well, thanks. That wasn't really helpful, but enlightening. Thank you.
You didn't exactly give me much information to go off of.
I don't know if you can help me with this.
You don't really know anything about any situations unless you give full information. For all you know, I might know the answer. Or Balaam. Or Avani. Or for fuck's sake, Nibbles.
Do live in the shadows.
You don't really know what you're up against. You don't really know what you can do if you don't ask people and give them the full information. For all you know, I might know some buggered bastards who live their entire lives in the shadows I could help you.
I don't know if I deserve help.
Look, you
And I go back down below again.
damn it, woman.
Anything else during the
Yes.
13 hours? Yes.
Yeah. About 4 hours into the sale, Balaam's going to receive a tiny knock at the door.
Through the guard nibbles.
Yeah, Dibbles is at the door.
I assume Nibbles let me through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna frisk him to make sure he doesn't have any weapons.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I've got
And by
I've
frisk,
got-
I mean
It's like
sniff.
I've got 2 quarterstaffs, 2 daggers, 1,000.
You've got ball bearings. That's enough of a
Oh
weapon.
no! I tackle him. No, I'm kidding. I won't.
Ah! 1,982 ball bearings.
That is a specific number.
It's because I've been keeping track.
Gotcha.
No, I'll let him knock.
I'll knock.
And I will respond.
With another
Balaam, I'm
knock.
sorry.
If you're meaning for the push, it's okay. I've already forgiven you.
I need to talk to you for a minute.
Sure, by all means.
Are you familiar with Toleran Academy?
Rival school, yes. Am I familiar with it?
Roll a history. This isn't going to be too hard.
And this time I'll use guidance. Just cuz. 25.
Yeah, it's not as big a school, but it's prestigious enough. It is in Cordera, the southeast coast. It's nothing compared to your school or even the Magisterium in Northstone.
Well, I won't be snooty about it, because apparently it matters to Suko, and I'm not gonna do that. So,
Oh, come on.
I'm a nicer person than that, despite what you just
I
saw.
was gonna say, except
Despite what we just saw, yeah. Because what we just saw was a monster.
Heather, do I know the spell used today?
roll an Arcana.
Okay. Give me a minute. Advantage. One.
Yeah, sending.
Sending. I received a sending. Did I recognize the voice?
Let me pull up the name again.
If I am correct, it's
Evelyn.
probably Evelyn.
Yeah. It was Evelyn.
I received a sending from a fairly powerful magic user named Evelyn from the Academy,
Mm-hmm.
and she wants me to return.
Oh, must be important to use ascending.
I don't want to return.
Why not?
I'm not going back. That's it.
Well, I'm not going to make you go back. That's going to be your choice. I just would like to know why.
I left.
Obviously, because you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not leave in good standing?
Yeah. My father paid her to break my connection to magic.
Oh, I see. That seems harsh. And
She said if I
agreed to it?
don't return, she's gonna come and get me.
Well, she can certainly try. But I don't believe that's hers or your father's call, whether you have access to magic.
Mm-hmm.
You were given magic for a reason.
Zuko looks extremely frightened.
What you do with it defines you. What you just choose to cast, to learn, to grow in magic is what defines you. Not what they think, not what happens because you do it. I noticed you are looking a little smaller today than you did before.
Yeah, I probably. I don't know. I looked in one of the. I looked over the boat and saw my reflection in the water. I think like 4 or 5 years younger.
I see. Is that a side effect of your magic?
I'm not sure.
Because
I
you
would
definitely
assume so.
cast a lot of spells today. And out of curiosity, does Balaam have any sort of history or knowledge of wild magic?
Oh no.
Arcana?
Mhm.
Okay. Any advantage or disadvantage because I went to school?
It'll adjust it easy.
Okay.
Yeah. You know about some sorcerers having wild magic and weird things can happen around them.
Okay. So I've heard of casters like yourself who strange things happen when they use magic. And while they are definitely powerful, they tend to be very cautious about what they use, and they tend to fear their magic more than most because they're not sure what will happen. But that caution means that you care. It means that you care about the people around you and what could happen to them as you use your magic. And that, again, defines you as a good person. So, to put it bluntly, if she comes to take you away, she will not succeed. I will make sure of that.
Thank you, Balaam. That means a lot. And I'll hug as high up on his shin as I can.
I think he's sitting anyway, so
Oh, okay. I guess I'll hop up on the bed. Takes like 8 seconds.
And speaking of,
At
I've
your
been meaning
normal.
to ask you. We did actually discuss before about my teaching you a different kind of magic, the same kind of magic that I use in my rituals. Did you
Yes.
want? And I did promise the next time we had some downtime on the ship that I would teach you. So I believe today will be lesson 1.
I would enjoy that. And
Sorry,
I
say
won't.
again?
I would enjoy that, Balaam. And then I
Okay.
don't send a respond back to Evelyn.
I am going to go retrieve the ring from Nibbles. Please and thank you, sir. No, you're shaking your head at me. Why can't I have the ring, Nibbles?
I mean, I'm going to go on all fours and just sit there and wait for him to come at me.
You know that I know better than to come at you, Nibbles.
Yes, but you look sad. So I touch him on the knee, you're it, and I'm going to run off.
You know, he's been acting like strange today. He let me in your room with 2 daggers, 2 staffs, and 1,000+ ball bearings.
Yes, I'm aware. But I'm also aware that you wouldn't actually try to harm me. And I'm going to send Adamai after Nibbles. And Adamai is going to tag, and you just hear it'll you're it.
God, it's cheating. The bird wasn't playing.
He was now.
Does your bird come back?
He'll fly back to me.
Oh, I mean, does it come back?
No, it disappears instantly. Poof.
No, I won't attack your bird.
I appreciate that.
But I'm going to go attack Suko.
Ah!
Are you actually attacking Suko?
I tag.
Oh, tag Suko. I thought you said attacking.
No.
I'm like, what?
Well, I lost. My movement's 25. You guys win.
think you would have to emphasize on the hide of the hide and go seek.
Just go tag one of the crew members.
And then the game's over because the crew members probably aren't going to play.
Oh, they'll definitely play.
Okay.
We're on a boat for 13 hours.
Yes.
And they're not all
which,
working all the time.
Which I need at least 3 hours in order to be able to teach Suko. So can I get the ring, please?
Fine.
Thank you.
We'll go play tag with a fish.
With your teeth.
Yes.
That's not fair.
If I get it, I win.
If you tag, you win.
That
Instant.
poor fish.
I'm gonna look for one of those shiny fish that I saw before that distracted me that one time.
Lucky you're not part paladin. Fucking
Poor
smart.
fishies.
So I will say that I actually do have a full lesson plan drawn up for this.
Of course you do.
I've read.
But
Of course.
Cut
but-
the black.
I'm wondering if the rest of you want to actually hear it, or if you'd rather we just skip forward.
Hear what?
The lesson.
Awesome.
Lesson of what?
Teaching
Ritual
Suko
casting.
ritual casting.
Can I do ritual casting?
No, Suko.
But can I do it? Because that
As
would
a
be the only
warlock?
reason I would listen.
If you take the feet,
Yeah, warlocks can't naturally do it, but there is a feat.
This is me, like, I'm wondering if you guys want to sit through the RP of it, is what I'm saying. Otherwise,
Awesome.
I don't want to actually consume too much screen time with it, because
I
while
was
it is-
gonna,
It would
I
be
was
a
gonna
lot.
offer Yavelda to teach her how to use that sword better.
Okay.
Because she kept saying she wanted me to do sword fighting with her.
And I'm
I
just
can-
focusing on sailing the ship and not crashing into rocks.
I can tell
Yeah,
you
but
this. I
then
would
we-
like to get back and get to the carnival. Or the circus, my bad. Circus, carnival, not the same thing. Got it.
Okay. So,
I
That
did
is-
read it, though.
that isn't okay. That's fine.
And if anyone else is curious, then you guys can share it later.
Mhm.
So, you guys get back to Serenity Bay, unless there's anything else urgent. Any
During the trip, though, random fish are getting thrown on deck, and then I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, roll of survival, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. You pick this one fish, kill it before its spikes bite you or poke you in the mouth because you puffer fish. But you're quick enough that you're able to kill the puffer fish before it kills you or it
Yes.
hurts you.
So it's just bite, throw on deck. Bite, throw on deck.
You're gonna have to dash all the time because it's going about.
I have my boots for a little bit.
Yeah. But I'm saying you have to go pretty quick. Anyway,
Hmm.
so you guys get back to Serenity Bay. It's about dinner time.
Right after we dock, we shoot straight to the house. Or at least I shoot straight to the house.
I'm starving. Let's get something to eat.
It's around supper time. Let's go see what Mom's got.
Home cooked meals.
She decided not to cook tonight, but she went around and got
Pizza.
She got a whole bunch of gnome dumplings and some halfling bites.
I was going to say, I'm not eating anything that's named that. I feel like that's cannibalism.
It's not. It's all the food named after sentient races that we've gathered before, most from Matt. Those are specialties of this town.
Wow, he really wasn't kidding.
Told you, I'm rather thorough when it comes to magic.
Wow.
I don't even want to know. Like, part of me wants to know, but
I
I
posted in the Facebook chat. He literally wrote up a lesson plan.
Yep.
Oh my
I-
god.
As we dock and start moving around the town, I sigh in realization that no one's gonna sell me alcohol anymore.
By this time, Suko, you have a familiar.
Yes.
So, what is your familiar name?
Oh my god, I want a little puffball owl like
Little
Frumpkin.
Pick me owl like Caleb.
Oh, a little teacup owl that only
Yeah.
weighs like an ounce.
Yes.
Oh, follow, yeah.
Yes, the elf owl.
And his name
I-
is Gregory.
Celestial, Fey, or Fiend.
For the owl?
Because
Hmm?
it's not an actual owl. It's just shaped
Oh,
like
shit.
an owl.
It's a
Oh,
fey
sh-
spirit,
Oh.
or it's a spirit, either celestial, fey, or fiend.
Surprise me.
Well, you pick it when you.
You pick.
Oh,
With the gem that you have,
fey.
that might influence it and call it a fey.
I guess
probably
fey out.
Yep. And it has brilliant green eyes.
Do I know this, or do I know the spell now? Or, like, if this thing dies, am I just fucked?
You're gonna have to go through that with Balaam again, because
Okay.
essentially what he's working towards is getting you the ritual caster feat.
Yeah, I
Yes.
gotcha.
So until you have the feat, you've got to work with him each time.
Gotcha.
Eventually, we'll get there. Practice.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys get back, head to the house, and Seraldine is out in the backyard, climbing all over the little ships, up in the bits of rigging and zip lining, and she's all over the place. She now has a wooden sword, a wooden cutlass, and she's gotten a bandana for her hair. She has the hat is kind of crinkled that you made, which. Oh, that wasn't too long. Welcome back.
When did she get that?
Huh?
When did she get that?
Oh, she bought that herself with the gold she found in the backyard.
That looks like one of
course she
Wiggins,
did.
yes?
What?
Yeah. Some of the
Oh,
kids, they all went over to Wiggins.
that one has a bit of a surprise in it, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm sure it does. I went with them, let them do the shopping, but judging by all the things in there, I would not be surprised.
Yes. Don't worry if she suddenly looks like she's bleeding. It is just red dye. It's made to look that way.
I will keep in mind.
Yes. Just it's one of his pranks. I promise you it's harmless. It'll go away in about an hour.
I will keep that in mind. Let me run out and get more food. I wasn't sure if you guys were back yet, but help yourselves to what I have.
We weren't sure ourselves.
It's okay. You go ahead and spend time with your son. Nibbles and I will go out and get more.
I'm mid roaring in the pond. What?
I'm just going to go out back and play with the cow.
There you go. You all can have some family time. Nibbles.
Yeah.
We're getting some food.
Oh, okay. You don't have to tell me twice.
I didn't think so. Hi ho, Nibbles away.
Yep.
Disc time. We're gonna go We're gonna go
I hold
load up
Nibbles
on
away.
food.
Teraldine
Yes.
was already like targeting Nibbles with the cannons and yelling to the imaginary crew. And
And I'm just gonna full sprint.
Aw.
I'll be back.
Well, there goes my Kraken.
Yeah, but I think Jared is here somewhere, isn't he?
Jared! And he comes.
Please not
Where'd you leave him?
on the ship.
You left him on the ship?
Yes.
I think he would cause a mutiny at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You really think it's safer for him on the ship?
He's just gonna start crawling towards your house. Just
Yeah.
take him forever.
He's going to sneak his way to the house, but I left him on the ship.
Okay. So you left him on the ship with a whole bunch of crew to corrupt. Brilliant.
He's
Heather,
not the one paying them. We are.
Heather, am I,
Yeah, you made him the first mate, though.
yes.
Yeah. He outranks them all. Anyway. So,
I had a quick question for you. Would I know what Evelyn is capable of at all? Like, would I know if she had like a teleportation vehicle in her house or something? Should I be worried of immediate problems or no?
she was one of your main instructors, right?
Yes. He was the main instructor.
Okay. So, you know a little of what she's capable of. You didn't really go into her office too much, so you don't know if she's got a teleportation circle hidden
Yeah, I think I
around.
was in there once.
But you also don't know if she knows where you are.
Okay.
Because that message did come while you were on a ship, in the middle of the ocean.
I won't go into immediate danger mode.
Yeah. You think you might be safe, not to mention they didn't necessarily know where you were heading unless they are still spying. So,
hmm
but you figure you got at least till tomorrow, if nothing else. Because even if they know what city you're in, it's a big city.
Yeah.
So, what would be good for us to come back with? What do we got for options?
Okay, so pretty much any sea life is cooked up here. So there's fish, there's calamari, there's turtle soup, there's giant crocodile, barbecue frogs, eels, urchins, starfish soup, sea cucumber in kelp sauce, fried seagull, iguana, and then the themed foods. There are tiefling fingers. That is where you got that from. Those would go.
Are they actually tiefling
No,
fingers?
it's spicy
No.
chicken wings.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
spicy.
you never know.
Nibbles. What do you say to giant crocodile?
It's a little tough, but it's not bad.
I've heard if you cook it in the skin first,
Ugh.
it softens it up. Yeah, I know. We'll cut off a side for you first, and the rest of us will have cooked.
Okay, I'm getting some seagull too. I heard seagull.
Yep, there's plenty of seagull.
If you must, I would pass.
I'll eat that on the way back.
So seagull is gonna cost you 5 copper, and a full crocodile is going to cost you 12 gold.
Okay, easily enough.
Can I make a contest with the person?
Contest?
Yep.
What kind of contest?
I'm gonna eating contest. We'll see which one can eat the fastest. If I win, we get half price on the gator. If I lose, we buy 2 gators.
I'd be down for that. I'll put up for that.
Roll of persuasion.
Oh goodness gracious, Suko, come here.
Guidance. Guidance.
It was just the two of you.
Oh,
Guidance.
Perception.
oh, dang it.
What's your
I
charisma?
can't always persuade you.
Oh, it's a 0, so take away 3, so it's 15.
15 plus a D4.
Yeah, plus a D4.
Yeah,
16.
Okay. So what you're proposing is between you and him.
Yeah.
If you finish eating something faster than he does, then you guys pay half price. If not,
Yeah.
okay.
They'll
Then
buy
I'll buy
2.
2.
Did you have anything in mind for us?
Nope, he can surprise me.
Okay.
Don't ever say that.
Nibbles wouldn't say
pull
no
out-
food.
He's gonna pull out a couple of small
Opposed
iguanas.
constitutions.
Okay, this is the one that's not cooked.
They're both cooked.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
You get sick if you eat cooked food.
No, I
No,
just
he
don't
just-
like
No,
it.
he just.
Okay.
I like my
so
food moving.
roll a con save.
16.
Okay, so you do finish first. Not too far. You know, he was not too far behind, but you do scarf that thing down, pulling the meat off the bones and dropping them. And he just kind of, fine. 6 gold for a whole fucking crocodile. Go ahead.
Nibbles, did you want a crocodile for yourself?
Yes.
Okay, we'll buy a second one.
Okay, so these things are about 8 foot long.
Yep.
It's okay, loading them up on a disc.
That's what I thought.
Yep. Also skins.
So he says only the one is half price.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'll pay full price for the other one.
Okay, so that's a total of 18 gold.
Yes.
Buying crocodiles.
And you guys got 2 large roasted crocodiles.
Guess who's making a hoodie?
One shouldn't be roasted.
Yeah, I was gonna say
one's
we
not
got
roasted.
one cooked and one
Oh, so
uncooked.
you asked for uncooked. So he pulls one out from a sort of ice box that he's got. He's like, "This was my last one for the day, so you're lucky you haven't started cooking it already. Here you go."
It's appreciated. And I'm going to use prestidigitation to keep it chilled on the way back, just so it doesn't start to sour at all.
And so you guys come in the door with 2 giant crocodiles that are bigger than the table.
Yep.
Fucking
Barbecue.
And
So
Geraldine just looks and is like,
I assume the one that is cooked. I assume the one
what
that
are you
is cooked,
doing?
is the one that is cooked slightly cold, because I'm gonna shoot a fire bolt down throat to get it heated up again.
it was fresh off the
Oh, never mind then.
grill, so it's not too cold.
Gotcha. We're good.
Before they start getting the meat, I'm gonna make sure I carve off the skin so I can make some outfits out of that really quick.
So yeah, you
Where are we gonna put these?
I'm gonna eat one.
Yeah.
And then
Nibbles gets the uncooked one.
and
Then
then
we're gonna divide up the cooked.
I'm making 2 monster costumes.
I mean, the other one's to feed the entire family, right?
Yes.
Not the
And
uncooked one. Because
No,
I
I
have
mean,
an entire
it
family.
is-
the cooked one is for all of you, yeah. So you guys are able to take them out into the backyard, take the chairs out, and enjoy dinner outside.
Geraldine
it
and
should
I
be-
will play pirate.
It
Yes.
should be enough for us, the family, and any potential guests from the circus.
So Stuko, you go up to play pirate, and she's like, "You're shorter."
Huh?
Gonna make
I look down at the ground and I sigh. Yeah, I know.
It's cute, and she pats you on the head. and
Oh my
you guys
goodness, now you're the
embrace
younger brother.
I'm older.
Uh-huh.
So while we're playing,
Mhm.
and I try to steal the deed to the ship, and I'm going to guess Jared is the password.
No, you're not. Roll for it. You don't know the
I
password.
already-
He guessed it immediately anyway.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Roll a stealth though to get down there without her noticing.
Yeah. Just because you're smaller doesn't mean you're stealthier.
Yeah.
Nope, nat 19. She spots you, and you feel the wooden sword right between your shoulder blades, and she's like, "Not so fast."
I trip over my robe as she hits me. Ah!
No, she just poked you in the back a little bit. Right, so you guys playing, eating, anything else?
No, I'm gonna just start making. I'm gonna keep the heads whole, so that whatever kid could put it on, they could be the monster.
I like it.
I'm gonna send word back to the ship for Jared to go ahead and scurry on over here.
Probably send Adamai to go
I was
pick him
gonna
up.
say, who are you sending?
He's
So-
gonna have Adamai go pick him up. Can Adamai lift him?
An owl like that could easily lift a human skull.
Yeah, but he's also got all these machinations connected to him.
I mean, he's not that heavy. I can carry him on
My
my
owl is bigger.
Yeah, owls can hold about 35, 40 pounds. I don't think he's that
Okay,
heavy.
then he should be fine.
So,
My owl can probably.
Just don't even send him word. Just have the owl pick it up and go.
How big is Avani's owl?
Remember, mine is that fucking one that's the size of an eagle.
yeah.
I'll enlarge it and we'll send it.
Oh my god.
Giant eagle goes swooping over the ship, grabs
Not an eagle,
Jared.
giant owl.
Oh, did I say eagle? Owl. Giant owl. Picks him up, and the crew just like, okay.
He looks like that fucking owl from Avatar.
Oh, the one from the library?
Yeah. Just a massive fucking owl.
And a few minutes later, Jared is dropped into the backyard.
I'll put the alligator head on Jared and I'll cast enlarge on him and he could be the monster.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god,
That is
That's not safe.
that is very
So-
dangerous.
He not only has a crown, but he's got an alligator head on top, and he's now bigger. And he just realizes what's going on. He goes,
He's taller than me right now. He's like 4 feet.
And let me see if he's got any spells that he can. It got.
No.
Nothing too damaging.
Wait, he shouldn't do a spell. He's wild mage. No.
So, dancing lights start flying out of the mouth.
Great. He's shooting plasma balls. Whop, 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 whop.
It's a light.
Reverse Pac-Man.
We're bombarding him with cannons.
Beanbag cannons.
Yeah.
And he's just running around, jumping everywhere.
I'm casting Mage Hand and having the Mage Hand just constantly slap him.
And
Like
then I take
spin the crocodile head around every
Yeah.
time he turns around.
I take a stick off the ground to use as a stick sword to sword fight with Geraldine.
Sorry, what? I missed that. I was reading chat.
I pick up a stick off the ground to use as a stick sword against
Oh,
Geraldine.
okay.
How big are the little ships we made?
Big enough.
They're like
Tree houses.
20 feet long. Yeah, they're forts.
After the
heavy are they?
enlarged. How many
They're
feet
like
are they?
20 feet long, 25 feet.
No, heavy. How heavy
How
are they?
heavy? Easily a few hundred pounds.
How much?
A few hundred, easily. It's a lot of wood. And
Less than 500?
what are you doing?
It's 200 total.
He's gonna put a disc under it.
And then run around the yard so that it starts to sail
Okay.
around the yard.
Oh god, that's
This isn't
dangerous.
going to be able to hold all of
You
it
can
on
hold
the
500
disc.
pounds.
That's what I'm saying. It's
But the
gonna be-
disc is too small.
Can
I can make
you-
more than one.
I
was gonna
wouldn't.
put one on the
I
front,
didn't
one
build
on the
these
back.
things to move. I
Yeah,
would recommend it.
It's like built into the ground.
You're probably going to damage them if you can get them up at all.
Ooh.
Just leave them on the ground, dude.
I want her to have sailing ships.
We
Leave
can
them
eventually
on the
get them
ground.
enchanted.
When
with
she gets
leather.
old enough, I could just
flying.
make her a boat. Just-
No, you will not.
they will make her a boat.
Yvelda Balaam, do you want to continue this outside of chat? Or
I mean, we can. It's
since everyone else is
I
just
don't
running
care.
around like crazy?
Just thanks, Balaam, but this is a problem I created, and it's one I've got to solve.
just because you created a problem does not mean you can't ask for help to solve it. That is the sign of a wise person. And you strike me as someone who seeks wisdom.
I don't know if I'm ready to share this with anyone.
I'll say if it is a matter of life and death, the sooner you can solve it, the better. But until you are ready, let me know.
Thanks. I go back to my notes.
Okay. And I seem to recall Suko mentioning he wanted to go to circus.
Yes.
Well,
You guys are done eating. You guys can go over there.
I would like to go visit my family. So, Suko, would you like to go?
Yeah, I want to talk to a fortune teller.
Ah, yes, that one. Okay.
She's very good.
Yes, good.
Well,
She's very insightful. I'll put it that way.
well, she said I'd have problem with chaos, and look at me.
Yes, I
She also said something about siblings.
uh-huh.
I don't know.
Well, knowing what I know of gnomes, and like, can I do a cold read of Suko?
You can certainly try. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to use insight. I'm going to also use guidance.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
let's see if this
Suko,
works.
I'm going to leave this up to you. How much he gets from these?
Okay. Whoa.
You just put a bit
keep in mind, this is just him having read or having hung around you and knowing your face and stuff. So
I'll trust you'll give him what he needs. I trust you as the DM. Give him what he wants. Does he know my family name? Is the question, because that might.
It was in your book. You told me it was your dad's.
Yeah. Oh, you do know. I mean, do you recognize the name?
That's a good question. I don't know if I would know that. I could roll a history real quick.
Yeah, you can roll a history. And have you spent time on Cordera?
Probably not unless I travel for school. Unless the name is known in the magical community.
It just affects the DC.
Okay.
It's a fairly well known name in the magical community, I hope.
I mean, sounds familiar.
Okay.
Don't know
I'll
much
use that
about him.
information to tag onto it, and obviously things about chaos and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Try to figure out what you would just get just by looking at him, though. Hang on.
Not to be a baby. And stay open forever. But you can't do it. Fail.
Must be a long read.
I haven't received it yet, so we'll see. Think she's still trying to pick through what information I would gather from this.
Yeah.
No, she's writing a novel as she always does.
Well, I wrote a novel. That's my fault.
And Ceraldine's going to turn into a lich.
Oh.
Yep.
Power word kill Avada Kedavra.
Does that work on undead?
I don't know.
Actually, I think Power Word Kill does not.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It specifically says it doesn't, if I'm not mistaken.
What a waste of a 9th level.
What doesn't Powered Kill do?
Kill undead.
I thought it'll kill anything as long as it's under 100 health.
Might be right.
Well, you invoke something to die. It's an enchantment spell.
Yep, nope, it works on everything.
Okay.
It's just they have to just be under 100 health.
I'd be pissed
And
if
then
I busted a 9th level spell and it didn't kill a 40 health undead.
But I mean, it doesn't require a save or anything. It's just they die.
They're just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's
And it's just verbal too. So basically, you just say "die" and it dies.
Well, yeah. I actually have a phrase for it.
To move things along, though, as we're heading over, I'd like to talk to Suko and touching back on what we spoke about earlier. I will say, if she contacts you again, inform her that her services are no longer necessary because you are now under my tutelage. And
Unfortunately, I don't think she'll accept that. She's a close family friend.
I understand. That is her choice. But I am giving you something to let her know. That your magic is well taken care of, even if you still have it.
How'd you know?
There we go. Let's see.
Be right back.
I'll need all those animals.
You're gonna have to pay them if you eat them.
Oh, damn.
Horses are expensive.
You're
Yeah.
staying behind. So.
Yeah, there's lions.
So
Dogs.
I'll turn to Suko as we're walking, and just, it must be strange missing someone that you never knew.
Well, are you talking about my siblings?
Yes.
Well, to be fair, I was born a good 8 years after them, after they disappeared, or 2. I don't remember the number. I wrote it down. It's like a year or two. Shit. Forgot my own backstory. Well, I never actually met any of them. I was born after they were gone.
Yes, but it's an odd sort of loss, missing something that you knew you had. And probably wasn't made much easier never being able to get your father's approval. I'm sure that had to have been hard.
Well, I tried. I mean, as much as I could. Tried to
Doing
learn
quite
a lot
well with
about his
magic.
magic.
Well, what you have is not your father's magic, it's your magic, just like everyone else. And until you can accept that and truly make it your own power, I think you will continue to struggle with yourself. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents from an old fortune teller.
Pretty good.
It was my father's gift. He actually used to be the fortune teller for this circus before he passed. Although he didn't have a lick of magic to his name. Anyway, we'll continue.
All the way from the far side of the circus. Are you guys sure I can't eat this wolf?
No.
I could have it in my stomach in a minute.
No, yes.
That would be hilarious that your
You would never
characters
be in a
both meet.
circus. Come on.
No.
I said I wanted to open them and all that, but then we skipped over that.
What would Kazakh be? The bearded lady?
Yeah.
Were you opening all of them or opening only a few?
All of them.
I wanted to open them all. I wanted to see what we. I was gonna say stole, but we didn't really steal it. We reclaimed.
Yeah,
We
Repossessed.
Yeah.
A lot of it's food. There's a crate of iron.
The food's still good.
And one of the barrels had a body.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, which is because we kind of skipped over it.
Was it fresh?
But yeah, it's kind of pickled now because it was a full barrel.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't open the barrel and it exploded.
Nibbles, hungry?
No, it probably talked.
It's a human, and he's got an elaborate tattoo from his hand up part of his forearm that looks like a bird talon.
Alright, I'm just hoping that you guys didn't open this anywhere near Saraldine.
She's on
No,
the
no,
side
no,
of
It was on the ship on the way back.
Yeah. Rest.
Is the tattoo familiar?
Roll a history, sure. Anyone can roll a history.
Is this going to be is this pirate related? So would Balaam have any advantage on that because of his studies?
Not pirates.
Okay.
No.
I assume it's not magical, so I'm just gonna roll a history. Nope. Okay.
Balaam doesn't know shit.
Ren,
Avani got this.
roll your history.
What are the benefits of being a historian?
Velda, if you're gonna.
One of the benefits of rolling a 20.
I'm not paying attention to any of this.
Well, this
Even
this
the whole
was
ship ride,
this
the whole
happened-
ship ride
okay.
back. I was making
Okay.
notes.
I know nothing.
Okay, so as you guys get into the fairground or the circus grounds, I'm going to whisper to Avani.
So we're
I like
gonna head over to
whispers.
the fortune teller. I assume.
The tent is empty. Everyone's having dinner in the back.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's go have dinner with them. You said that you're family.
They indeed are. We'll go visit Auntie Marilyn. I think she'd like you.
Everybody likes me.
That's my mother's name.
Your mom's name Auntie Marilyn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to a cousin.
What?
His mom is named Auntie Marilyn to his cousins.
Are these horses like in timeout?
I feel bad for the lions.
I was
Kazakh
gonna say they're probably in timeout because they kicked someone in the face and killed them. Bad
Yeah.
boys. Bad.
Well, no, it's
When they were
entirely
changing the
possible that
fucking
they
horses.
have the male horses in one pasture and the female horses in another.
No. You would know that they offer rides to the ones that with the ones out here.
Oh, okay. So it's pony rides on
for-
the
yeah.
four.
That's some of
okay.
their extra money.
Okay.
They have a sideshow tent to the right, where they, which isn't something that they did too much when you were a kid, because they didn't really have anyone that was really sideshow. But there's that. They do the horse rides. They have a bit of a some games set up in the front where your tokens are to the south. And this scorch mark over here is for what's her name? Cinder, the fire breather, which is nasty. So she like makes some shapes and everything.
We should probably get rid of this body.
Siri, how do I add a body?
Throws it overboard. Okay.
Is there a particular reason why?
He is, based on the tattoo, he is one of the talons of the Crow, who is a local crime lord.
Is a what?
A
Gesundheit?
local crime lord.
More than local.
He's an enforcer for the Crow, who is a local crime lord.
So shouldn't we bring him back? Make the crow our friend? If
It
not,
might actually.
Or he might try to kill us.
It might
You can
actually
certainly
be
try.
a good sign of a sign of good faith. Actually, if he is local, is Balaam familiar with him or with the name?
The Crow.
Roll another history.
Okay, this is not gonna go well. Guidance again, damn it.
nice.
Here go. Okay, so now that Avani said the name, it does ring a bell. Because you didn't really delve into the dark side of,
No, the closest I had to that was Gavin.
but from your time as a kid, you've heard whispers. The Crow is one you do not mess with. He's got a bad reputation. It's kind of boogeyman of crime.
Right.
And you just heard once or twice Gavin mentioning Shadow Bay.
So basically, like Serenity Bay, it's just the underbelly.
Yes.
So I have So that guy's bad person, right? I don't know. I got a little country there, real quick, and it just kind of happened.
Nibbles, are you okay? You
I
put
don't
his-
really know right
Yes, the Crow is a bad man.
Okay, so if we say bring this bad person to the bad people and tell the bad people that the other bad swimming things killed him, would the bad people then fight the swimming bad things?
It's possible.
That
It
hurt
could
my
also
own
be-
head saying all that.
Or again, he could just kill us for having the body in the
He
first
can
place.
certainly try.
I
He would
ain't
have to
yet
catch
done
me
You-
first.
I would
So,
prefer not to start a gang war with the Crow.
I don't intend to, but I'm not going to just leave a body to rot in the ocean.
I mean, I could talk to him.
Oh, I didn't say we had to leave it in the ocean. I just said we should probably get rid of it quick. We don't want to be found with it.
All right, we may have to rewind some time here.
Yeah.
Because
That's fine.
with this discovery,
We can start the crow thing next week and just start from there.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that because
Yeah.
it's already almost.
We'll just say we open the boxes that night at the boat, and then the next session will be us opening the boxes.
I
That'll
wish
work.
you
Okay,
guys
out.
so
I wish you guys
circus
luck with
visit,
the crow.
then boxes. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll do
That'll
that.
work. We'll go back to the docks.
yeah. The boxes would just happen after the circus, so we're not
Okay.
jumping all over the place.
Okay, and then Uvaldo wanted to talk to Ren's mom.
That's okay. We don't have to do that right now.
Yeah, that can be.
I didn't realize how late it was.
So Suko and I will go back and visit with family.
Everyone is sitting around. Gotta get to the names. Okay, so, the Dragonborn Thesira, that was the cook when you were a kid, is now joined by a lizard folk female, and they're both divvying out soup and stew and stuff to everybody. And it has grown a little bit since you've been gone. There's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 acrobats, including Bruce. There's Madame Zastra, there's Cinder, there's Mogan, the Goliath strongman. The halfling triplets are running around and not eating. And then Carlo and Devin, the two human jugglers, keep trying to grab at them and make them sit down.
Carl and who?
Carlo and Devin.
How old do these halflings look?
They look about 9.
Okay.
9, 10. And Devin is a female, by the way. And then there's the kind of wolf-like looking man, the snake-looking girl, they called them the three hags, but it was Marwyn, a halfling woman who's older, and then Maros and Mabin, who are Marilyn's nephews, and those three maintained the costumes and the tents and did all the sewing and stuff. There's the dwarf barkers and the 3 or 4 different barkers and gophers that
Right.
would run the games and do all the fetching and stuff. And they're all just like sitting around having a good time. Some of them are playing instruments. And you guys walk in the tent, which there is an opening. Which goes way out. There's an opening to the back over here. I guess it'd be close over there.
Oh, I see. The black lines are the tent.
Yes, that's their
gotcha.
yeah, because they like to keep their privacy so people aren't watching them all the
Makes
time.
sense. I'm gonna walk in like I own the place.
Yeah, you walk in and almost immediately Marilyn's like, Balaam! It's about
Auntie!
time. It's been days since you've been back. Come on,
Yes.
have a seat, join us.
I'll walk in as well. I don't actually see myself on the map. Are we not here?
No, at the bottom. You guys are all at the bottom.
I went and had a staring contest with the other lizard.
Oh, did you go too?
No, I don't know. If Balaam would have told me he was leaving, yeah.
I just invited Suko, so sorry.
Nope. So then no, I wouldn't have.
So I think we're up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will do introductions. Auntie Marilyn, this is Suko. Suko.
I
Auntie
kind of wave.
Like, oh, aren't you adorable?
I cover
Nice.
my cheeks.
You just hold out a hand. I'm Marilyn Marvell. Pleasure to meet you.
I'll grab her hand and shake. It's nice to meet you too. I'm Suko Low.
Pleasure. Welcome to my wonderments. Have a seat, have dinner. We're just enjoying our stew.
What kind of stew is it?
It is seagull stew tonight.
What kind of drink did they give me?
It's water.
I look kind of upset. Okay.
You get the feeling they can't afford a lot of like alcohol or anything.
Oh, okay. Never mind. If everybody else is drinking water, I'll drink.
No. Yeah, water and tea and stuff like that is what they're drinking. Coffee.
Hey, Auntie, who's your fastest runner?
Oh, I mean, the triplets are pretty quick when they want to be.
Ah, perfect. This will be an excellent job for them. And I'll call the triplets over.
And they kind of
Front center!
a minute and kind of walk over.
Okay,
Eyeing
I'm
you warily.
going to pull out 2 platinum pieces.
Their
and I'm
eyes go
going
wide.
I'm told you're the fastest in the camp. So I have a mission for you, and I'm gonna like roll the coins across my fingers. I want you to take these coins. I want you to run into town. You're going to get. You're going to ask for 2 sides of beef and 2 kegs of ale to be delivered to the green. And you can keep the change. Anything you have left. So put on your best behavior and be persuasive as you can. Okay?
Okay.
I'll give them to him.
And they kind of fight over who gets to hold the coins and then run off.
Right.
Why didn't we just go pick up stuff? I'm probably could have gotten cheaper deals.
Well, for one, I would like to spend some time with the family. And 2, I figured Carlo and Devon could use a break from the triplets. So 2 birds with 1 stone.
And Devon's just like, thank you.
And the rest of the camp gets ale and some extra meat.
Food.
Yep. To which everyone seems extra excited about.
I don't normally like to flash money around. You know where I come from. But for family, it's only the best. And I have done well for myself out in the world.
Obviously. So is this one of your acolytes or
What?
This is one of my adventuring associates.
Oh. So where are
I
the
don't
others?
They are currently visiting with family from another one of our compatriots.
Oh, good to know.
I believe
That's
you would know them
the
actually.
one the triplets
ships.
went over and
Yes.
Damien, yes.
I hope they are enjoying themselves and being nice to Cyrildine. She's a sweetheart and probably would bash their heads in with that wooden sword of hers.
From all accounts, it was the triplets on one ship and Damien and Cyrildine on the other ship. And
That's unfair. Cyrildine's gonna win.
Well, yeah, and especially with Damien. He's a little terror.
Yes, I don't know, actually. I seem to recall. So, Tsuko here actually wanted to have a moment with your new fortune teller if she's around.
Yes. And she points out Zastra sitting to the side, kind of
Does
away
she-
from everybody.
She's not talking to anybody?
No, she's just kind of sitting apart. I mean, they're all pretty spread out, but she's definitely apart.
I take her hand again, and I'm just like, now, when you meet the others, because I assume they'll be here probably in the next couple of days whenever they come to visit, just remember, I'm the strongest.
I will remember that.
Strongest pixie hunt.
Yes, you know the group name.
Nope, she didn't. Now she does.
Yeah, now she does, and she kind of takes her a minute to realize that's the group name, and then she's like, I love it.
I do too.
It's unique.
I'll get her over to the fortune teller.
And she looks up as you approach and nods to you.
Hi again.
Hello.
Why are you eating over here by yourself?
I prefer a bit more quiet. Too many voices sometimes.
I look I look down at my slightly smaller form and I'm like, well, you were right about the chaos thing.
It'll always be a pain. Sometimes it'll help. Are you wanting a secondary reading like your friend?
If you have time, yeah. Friend, who was by earlier?
The half-orc came by the other day. Needed a little extra advice, an extra reading.
Okay. Is she okay?
To ask her.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll pay for another fortune. How much is it? Do I remember?
I can't even remember.
You should remember.
Well, I overpaid her.
I think it was a couple silver per person, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I think it was 3. It was like 3 silver per person. Because I think we ended up paying more than a gold with all of us being there.
Yeah, I'll give her 4 silver.
Okay. And she guides you out to her tent. Were you looking for guidance on anything in particular?
Just a general, like anything changed type deal.
She takes out new runes this time, black, and spreads them across the table. And looks at them quietly for a long moment. Not much new. The darkness is still there. A bit closer, and she touches a few of the runes. There's a beacon in it now.
What do you mean by beacon?
A small light. Have you come by anything special lately?
I mean, I'll pull out my bullet staff and I'll push the top of the bullet staff, well, the full bullet staff over.
She
It's got
examines it
the
for a long moment.
It's got the Levesque crystal in it.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I haven't seen anything like that before.
I'll grab the staff and I'll channel some magic through it to make the Levesque crystal glow green.
Fascinating. That might be it. I can't tell for sure. All I'm seeing is a beacon. It's faint at the moment.
Stephanie.
But the color seems to match, so perhaps.
At this moment, the little teacup owl pops its head underneath my hat. He's out. It's just underneath my hat.
Good place for a teacup owl.
It is.
Don't be in a hurry to follow the beacon yet. Doesn't look like it's ready. But be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm getting.
Nothing new about like family members or anything?
Nothing has changed on that front, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Not a problem.
And I'll go back to eat with Balaam.
And she goes back to finish her food as well.
I think we're getting close to time.
Yeah. Anything else you guys are doing before we call it?
No, I think we should probably call it here before we get too into anything else.
Okay. Some things that you guys want to pick up for we're at next.